Hello, everyone. How are you all doing tonight? Hello, Kenny. Wonderful to see you. It's Parallel Play Night, and y'all know what that means. I'm here with Wanamiko Nile, Nikki Riesel, and Jude Crowbite. Super crackly. Oh, no.
Yeah, you're peeking there.
You're peeking extra loud.
Oh, peeking. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's just peeking.
I can fix that. Okay, audio's peaking. Yeah. If it's peaking crackles, I can fix that. I just turned it down a bit. It might... Oh, it's because my mic got moved. Okay, yeah. Too excited, yeah. You know, my mic just got bumped closer to me earlier. But yeah, peaking harder than these nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, we got it fixed, yeah, don't worry.
Yep, thank you for letting me know. I was just peeking. I was peeking that hard. Anyway,
yep.
How are you all doing? Hello, Kenny, Roxy, Alicia. Yeah, it's Parallel Play Night tonight. We've got the usual gang here. I'm gonna be working on Project Deicide. I've got a lot to work on. This is gonna be pretty fun. Yeah.
I'm playing Pokemon Unite, which is the only MOBA I've played in about 5 years.
That might be
Lemon top tier waifu, so top tier it peaks mics. There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, I think I've figured out why my audio always gets like crackly on Discord. Because it's always constantly peaking.
Oh, you can. Okay, so
yeah,
what
no,
I
I'm
learned
just
recently,
no.
I added a limiter to mine.
Yeah, no. They do actually have like input device like adjustment, so I'm just like turning that down to 80%. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Drill instructions make mass good. Does have. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Hope you're doing like well with all that, Kenny. But yeah. What are y'all doing tonight? Just 'cause I mean, something came out recently that has people occupied.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm queuing for that, and
I'm playing Pokemon Unite and avoiding that queue entirely.
God, yeah.
I was sitting in queue for about 2.5, 3 hours, but it's not as bad as what happened to Fina earlier.
Yeah.
What happened to Fina?
So she was sitting in queue for about 5 hours through, I think it was 5,000 people.
Wow.
And then she got down to, she was the last one in the queue at number 1. She got 2002'd.
F!
And
yeah.
then she logged back in.
Yeah.
Queue of 5,000.
Again?
Yeah.
Jesus
She
Christ.
got put back at 5,000. Like it was. She said, I quote. What did she say? Like this is verbatim. She says, FF14 just stabbed me in the heart worse than anything in the story has done.
God.
Oh my god.
Like that's a fucking mood. Apparently I've been hearing that the first fucking trial for Endwalker will absolutely kill you. Like in terms of it's going to tear your fucking heart out right out the gate. And I'm like, oh, that's a good thing then.
Yeah.
I'm
excited.
excited.
I guess we'll see in January when the game decides to connect.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't done any of the story yet.
We're gonna get a few weeks of refund, I think.
Yeah. Because and honestly, that's probably a good move, especially because like even though that is money, like it's what Nikki said earlier. Even though that is really good money that they could be putting to making this not happen again, like it's only gonna get worse.
Yeah.
With how hyped this is and how many people have joined since, there's no way they're gonna be able to avoid it, no matter how much server refixing they're doing.
Woo. Yeah. I'm doing great. I'll be on for Christmas. Bought my plane ticket home and out of California right now. I'm holding transference from my job right now, sitting on my ass being bored. Thank heavens I bought a new PC, yeah.
Waiting on Jasper so you can finish saving Reach. Alright, have fun with that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and when you start Combat Evolved, that's gonna be a really good experience because you get to watch you get to toggle between the original visuals and the remastered visuals and wonder when they decided to go from Halo visuals to like WoW visuals. It's
Right, so
some of the stuff is like way vibrant for like no good reason.
Yeah, so tonight I am gonna tear out a non-zero amount of the code I wrote last time and replace it with code that'll like work better. So
Yay.
Who's ready for that? Let's go.
Efficiency.
Also, Nikki, I loaded up Lemma's stream and I just saw your current PNG there. That outfit's fucking adorable. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, the maid outfit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So that's the new one, right?
No, this is the old one. The new one's gonna be even grander.
Even better, yeah. Never
Nice.
noticed that transition screen, Fancy Schmancy. Yeah, that is a new one I got from Lore as a streamiversary present.
Nice.
Ah.
New maid outfit? Yeah, I talked about this a little bit, but with update 6.0, I'm getting the maid outfit that I talked about in passing on one of Lemma's streams.
Yep.
I am, in fact, going to have a cat maid outfit.
Fuck yes.
Nice.
I'm working with Azazel to get it. I'm working with Azazel to get it done prim and proper. Okay, I want Psyshock.
Yeah, I am.
I have a bunny
Gonna
boy
be
in
helping
my fucking
out.
party named Midna Aaron.
Okay, so.
I think I need
Alright.
to update my PNG for December, do I? It's probably fine.
I should probably help my team over there.
Speaking of PNGs, I'm getting a Padaru at some point.
Fuck yeah.
Padoru.
Yeah, I've gotten in a waiting list for a Padaru. They're the only thing of Christmas that I, like, observe. Yeah.
Fair.
Don't worry, I'll send you my shitpost metal playlist for Christmas music.
Fuck yeah.
It's all like mostly parodies, but there's like one or two actually decent like instrumentals using guitars from August Burns Red of all things. They're actually pretty good. But the Corey Taylor one fucking kills me every time I hear it. That's before he's sobered up, so it's actually kind of depressing, but it's
boy.
genuinely hilarious.
Alright, so.
Because he's so sick of the bullshit that happens during the season, so
I can't initiate because there's two. I can certainly try.
Alright, so let me see. So.
the VTubing life be like, I can't initiate because there's more than there's more than I'm comfortable with.
There we go.
What the fuck is socializing?
It's definitely
Alright,
the
so-
hardest step in all this.
It is time for me to, so it's time for me to revamp some stuff. So. I have been linked by one of my wonderful girlfriends a book from 2004 about
Nice.
design patterns.
Nice.
Oh,
And you can tell it's
Uh-oh.
from 2004.
Oh, I initiated at the wrong time.
like
Sounds like I'm a bug.
let me
Yep.
I am going to show y'all on stream and just in like the voice text chat what the Lemma, what are design patterns? They're how you make code not suck ass. Alright, I am pulling this up on stream for y'all to see. Alright. And it is also, y'all and Call should check in the text chat. Look at
Oh dear.
this fucking cover.
Oh my god.
that is
Look
so
at this shit.
aggressively like early
That is
2000s.
that's
It's
so
so-
aggressively 90s.
It's so
It's legitimately the only thing it's missing is Sarah Michelle Gellar on the cover.
God, yeah. Yeah, alright,
that
now
feels
I
true.
need to peeked again for a moment there, was it the Discord call or my audio that peaked?
That was probably my fault. It's
Actually,
fine.
that was absolutely your laugh peaking. Yeah. Oh, my audio, huh?
Yes.
Weird. And my audio apparently peaked as well.
Odd.
Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, what that also reminds me of, it reminds me of the old like really early Mac/Windows I Spy games.
No.
Really
Same.
had to chase that one.
It gets better.
Mm-hmm.
It gets better.
Oh no. Is there a sequel?
Yes. Well, no, there's like, it is a heading from the book. Let me just pull it. This definitely has 2000s textbook vibes. Wait till you fucking see this.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You know what I
Fine
hear?
for
You know
the
what I hear in my
characters,
head
right?
now?
Yeah. What?
I hear a heavy cart rolling into the room, while Bill
Yeah.
gets suddenly louder as it gets closer.
Yeah. It's
I miss
so
those
much.
things.
It's so much.
I don't want to teach the class
It's
today,
not
so-
even close to too much though.
Yeah. What if I want my code to suck my ass? Yeah. God damn it, Alicia.
I mean,
yeah.
that's a pretty advanced robot you're building there. You gonna share with the class?
Okay, so it is time to. Oh yeah. The 90s is the 50 is the 50s American food, but for graphic design. Yeah. Yeah.
You're really not wrong. That's so accurate, it hurts.
Scroll down.
Okay.
Remember back when things were fucking fun and stylized. Now it's all minimalist and looks like. Meh.
Then
I kind of like minimalist, but I also like analog.
Well,
so
yeah,
minimalist analog looks cool.
it's like there's a level of like sleek and simple that I like, but like when you have no color and it's all like white and like, don't make me wrong, I like the monochrome. Monochrome is fun. Like white and black, that's fine if you have like a nice, interesting design. But half the stuff out there is like so minimalist that it's like not great to look at. I'm like,
yeah.
where's the fun in this? It's like looking at what Apple's logo used to be, and then looking at it now. It's like I like the rainbow apple.
Yeah, like just I don't like the like corporate boring look. It's boring. Like I get it's supposed to be like basic and simple, but it's fucking boring. Make dumb
Old
shit.
Cartoon Network's checkerboard logo is the best.
Yeah.
And I will hear absolutely no argument, so I don't like what it is now.
Then
It's like sci-fi back on TV. When they were like airing like, oh, here's a new episode of X-Files. Here are those weird like sci-fi original movies that you like so much of. They're on late at night. That they had like a Saturn-shaped logo, and it was just called Sci-Fi. SCI-FI.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back just a minute.
Sounds good.
Ah, almost dumped it. Being of those kids that had their parents' credit cards? Maybe. Maybe. I somehow didn't die that match.
So I've been
Really,
informed that I apparently accidentally left the stove on when I fixed my dinner earlier. It's been on since...
Oh no.
It's been
Oh,
on
no.
since 7.
Oh no.
That's not good. Thankfully it's an electric stove, so that's not that big of a problem. And there was nothing on the stove, but
That's
it was
still
also on like low medium, so like it wasn't on like a high setting, but still, yeah, that's a oof. You can tell where my brain's at right now.
Yeah, it's mush.
yeah.
As opposed to when you're just a lesbian and your brain is mush. You just
Yeah,
Do.
then it's an excuse right now.
That's all I know about Unite is that kids use their parents' credit card to pay to win. I really don't feel like this game has a whole lot of pay to win elements, but I'm also
It kind of.
I'm also a fool, so
It mostly just eliminates the grind, so you can get your held items significantly earlier than you can if you just put the effort in.
yeah.
But aside from that, it's mostly just to skip the grind of getting it all working.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just missing out on basically your masteries from League.
I'm over here. I've been told this by my competitive Pokemon friends. Okay, competitive Pokemon does not translate into a MOBA.
No.
Whoever you're talking to, I just want to have a conversation.
If competitive Pokemon translated into a MOBA, Crustle would not be there.
Yeah. Half these Pokemon wouldn't even exist.
Like, the only ones that make semi-sense is, like, Garchomp is in there, right? Or have they not added him in yet?
Garchomp's in here.
Okay, so, like, Garchomp makes sense. Machamp almost makes sense. Greninja makes sense.
Pikachu's in here. Mr. Mime's in here. Snorlax. Well, okay, Snorlax kind of makes sense, but
Snorlax isn't that good.
yeah. But
Yeah,
like there are some like
Never
there's
mind with the barriers.
there's
So
freaking Greedent in here. Like who do you
yeah,
Who?
wow, they Greedent is the new rodent from Gen 8,
think? Yeah, it's
Oh.
pretty cute.
like the Rattata of Gen 8, basically.
I'll be
Yeah.
honest with you. I know maybe a handful of, and by a handful I mean like 4, maybe, of like the new ones only by visual design. I don't know any of their fucking names. This is the first gen of Pokemon I was like,
Greedent is just
check
competitive
the
to do.
hell out.
Alright. Valid.
I don't even know the fucking mascot's name. And I think that says a lot. Look, I call it Sif. That's all it is. Sif and Stuck in Fence.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly,
that's
those
their
are
names.
those are the best names.
Because it's
You,
like
there's no
it's
complaint.
fucking-
I think that they're good legendaries. I just think that that's a great name, Stuck in Fence.
Apparently, I learned that the sword one's a fucking fairy type, and I'm like,
Yeah.
wait,
Yeah.
is it?
yeah, it's fighting Steel Fairy, I think.
Yeah.
And
that's
then
kinda
Zama's
funny
Zen-
considering-
Yeah,
that's
Zama's
funny
Zenpa is
considering,
Steel Fighting, and then
Mhm.
Zacian is Steel Fiery.
Ooh.
So
Ooh. When did I get that? Oh, okay, I leveled up, and now I have Tempered Soul as a trait, meaning that I now have 2 charges for Soul Slice. Nice.
Okay, I guess
Hmm.
I'm
Max out that fucking gauge immediately. Hell yeah.
put on wise glasses.
crap that.
Okay.
Oh, wrong.
Welcome back.
Hi. Apparently,
okay.
SMT's Gotcha game has a PvP competitive mode? Oh no! Oh no!
That's a terrible idea.
Yeah, like just one, competitive modes in Gotcha games are concerning. 2,
And
yeah,
competitive
like
JRPG
yeah.
is weird.
yeah, like and like 2, Alicia said like I'm so confused because SMT's combat is not complex enough for PvP. Peaked again, huh?
Yeah.
It's weird how much. Yeah, with the oh no, yeah.
At the same time though,
Mhm.
I was just thinking about like one of my
Yeah,
favorite
yeah.
gotchas
Okay.
out there, which is Final Fantasy Record Keeper.
Mm-hmm.
Final
Like,
Fantasy
I know
Record Keeper has like a raid mode.
I know that in Kanda Collection and in Azure Lane there was that quote unquote PvP mode, which isn't really PvP. It's like there's a cycle button you can hit, and it just cycles through players on the server, and you get like they set up a fleet passively, and it's meant for XP gain. That's all it is. It's like, oh, would you like a little bit of extra extra XP per day? Here, go fight whatever. And in both those games, you can set as many ships as you want, and there are some people who are like, I'll just put like 1 or 2. In Azure Lane, it has to be 2 because there's like the front row and the back row, but. You go in and you get like I think it was up to 3 or 5 of those a day in Azure Lane, and you would just set it to auto and let them fight. You didn't really lose it. You didn't lose anything at all if you lost, so it's just kind of there for whatever. And you can cycle them out, so you can find ones that are like, oh, here's one that my fleet can actually manage to fight somewhat. And it's like even then, it's like it's not really that important. It's there. No one uses it. I don't think anyone actually uses that system because it doesn't give any benefits either. I think maybe there's like, oh, you can do like there's like a daily thing for it. So it's like, oh, here's like one more daily quest under the belt, and that's about it. So I mean,
And I think enough of Azure Lane people kind of don't need any more dailies to worry about.
no,
Yeah.
you're right. Like the sad part is that it's like with me, I can do the entire daily set literally within 10 minutes. It's not even hard. The thing is, though, is that it's like, all you have to do is do the 3 hard mode runs, which, and if you've completed that, map entirely, like 3-starred it and finished it and whatever, you go to the boss instantly. So it's just 1, 2, 3 for hard modes. It's just really convenient. It's good for clearing, and it's good for just getting that out of the way. And then you have your daily build 3 ships, which is pretty easy. You do your daily defeat 15 nodes, which is basically just like go to one world. As long as you have like 15 things to fight, you're golden. And the boss counts for that. So Azure Lane dailies are piss easy.
then if they just load up more of them, it's not exactly helping then.
Well,
'Cause
no,
it's like
it's
30 seconds onto it.
yeah, exactly. Like it's not even bad. Like they recently added what I will call. I don't know if it lasts a month. I'm pretty sure it lasts longer than that. I don't know. But I would
Yeah.
call it.
Your guests are kind of quiet. Oh, let me turn them up a bit then. Yeah, I'm like trying to like do like audio adjustments so like I don't have as many clipping issues. But yeah, that should help.
That is also mainly me, Flail. I am naturally pretty quiet on all of our calls.
Mm-hmm.
On my stream, I have to boost myself up like 140% so that people can hear my own streams.
Mm-hmm. It's nice and vibe. It's a nice, good vibe, though.
Yeah.
So actually.
And I do have an Argyle sweater for December, so that,
Yeah, I saw that and it was amazing.
it was a pretty sweater.
Mm-hmm. Was? It's already
It
gone?
is. No.
Yeah, it was just your voice clipping. Oh, okay, yeah. Just like yeah, dude, so chill. He's almost frozen.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's true.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
mind me. Just the support attacker is getting double kills on the regular.
Yeah.
To be
Ooh.
fair, you're an Eldegoss fighting a Charmander.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Niall, thank you for the host.
The cotton guard.
Mhm.
Yeah, oh, no worries, it's just that the chubby demon lady and purple maid were also quiet.
Okay.
Crocodile. I know-
I'm
I know
sorry.
that- I
I'm
know
sorry.
that-
Did what was the
I know that
purple
from
what?
Purple demon lady, or no,
Purple demon
no, it was chubby demon lady and purple maid.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah,
I was just like a purple demon lady. That's
Yeah,
the
no.
first.
you know,
I can
Yeah.
make
I'm
that
usually,
I
I'm
just
usually
kn-
called. I'm
yeah.
usually called a purple-haired Nier
Yeah, no.
Automata knockoff.
yeah, no, I just, yeah, no, I just tripped over my words because I
That's
am
fine.
medicated.
That's fine. It would have been really funny if that were actually something that was said.
Yeah, I was about to
I'm
say.
the purple demon. Yeah, no, Alicia's the purple demon lady.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking I might do a Starbound run on stream and mod it slightly for new races.
Nice.
Fun.
Because Arachne and Lamia are modded races you can add.
Yeah. I
Man,
love
okay.
I love the Arachnus.
I didn't realize how far ahead I was until their Eldegoss just evolved. I was like, oh man, okay.
What I wanted
Yeah,
to do.
I
for
hope I get
Starbound
a
was
spray for Christmas so I can work on pixel art. Yeah,
I wanted
Yeah?
to get or make my own race in Starbound, but I realized it's not really easy or possible to do what I wanted to do.
Okay, yep, I
Yeah.
stayed way too deep on their side.
It's definitely not the easiest modding scene,
Uh,
but it's possible.
That was
'Cause,
funny
like,
though.
it's more along the lines of it's like I needed to find workable sprites that were somewhat dynamic. So I was like, oh, you're equipping new gear. Okay, here's a new hat for you to wear. But it's like I wanted to make a Nanosaur race, so it's basically just you're playing a feral dinosaur with an arm cannon and a
Mhm.
jetpack. You know, like from Nanosaur. But that's getting those sprites is basically impossible because I'd have to make my own. I found some sprite resources that I could probably find a way to modify, but at the same time it's like I give up on it because I couldn't do it alone because
Yeah.
the amount of the positioning coding was like I'm gonna not.
Sounds about right.
But I was partially involved in playtesting for a Kantai collection,
ooh.
like armor and accessories mod that someone was making a long ass time ago. So that was a neat thing to be.
Yeah, oh,
involved in.
hey, also I'm Lemma Cutie. Hello, Jinyu, great to see ya. Yeah,
Ah,
have a
Jinyu.
good lurk.
This is a pretty neat collection.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a new class quest.
Also, conceptually, just a spider with a gun is a pretty decent thing to play as.
Spider,
Mhm.
just spider with a gun is a great way to describe a mod.
fun fact, Lemma soft and even softer when you bring it to a buffet and command it to eat. Lisa. I didn't expect to get this horny of bullying.
Honestly, I had a terrible thought, And that terrible thought was that bit in Dragon Maid where Toru has Kobayashi eat her tail, or a portion of it. I'm just imagining Lemma and I like that.
God.
Like I'm bringing out Lemma's 5th serving of Croctail, and just so bloated. can't even sit up, much less stand.
And
I still need to watch the 2nd season.
Yeah.
Well, you got time.
Thank you for
yeah,
the 5
I've
bits,
just-
Wolfie.
Yeah. I just didn't feel like watching it. Like, just there were a few things in season 1 that just made me personally too uncomfortable to keep watching, and yeah, especially with like a few things in the second, like a few things I'm aware of from the manga that just did not sound like things I'd enjoy. Yeah. So I decided I'm passing on it, but I also just had a ton of other shows to watch, so I wasn't like starved for content.
Yeah.
At this point, it's like I am fully aware that there's going to be a new Tokyo Mew Mew series, which is going to be a bit more manga based. Which apparently, like, there isn't that big of a difference. But if I recall, there's someone I follow on Tumblr that's like that posts like updates and like manga bits and whatever from that series. And I was curious, so I sent them and asked, I haven't gotten an answer back yet, but I remember that there were like some differences in the manga where it's like, it was kind of implied during the final battle that 4 of the girls literally have to sacrifice themselves to keep the leader alive in order to win. So it was like a Pyrrhic victory type of ending. I don't know if that's true or not, but given the actual dark tones that it does eventually take, I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm very excited, but it's like, I don't know if I want to wait for it to end, or if I want to keep up with it actively. Because as much as I would love to do that, it's like, I don't know, maybe doing it would probably be better for my attention span. But then it's like, I'd have to, when it does end, I would have to watch it again all in one sitting, which is what I did for Godzilla Singular Point.
Yeah.
The thing is that it's like, given how big the series is, I know that it's not gonna be only like 13 episodes. It's gonna have at least 25. Because the original had, what was it, 52 episodes, I think?
Yeah, you're very welcome, Alicia, by the way. Okay, so how am I gonna...
Oh yeah, I never picked up Red Mage on Artoria, did I? That's fine.
Well, I found a headgear that would make an interesting VTuber race.
Yeah.
Oh.
A Demon Arachne.
Oh.
Alright. Time to roll the gotcha machine and see what I get.
Have fun.
Yeah, now to learn pixel art and animation, yeah. Good luck, Alicia. Yeah, I do. Let me,
Actually a cool looking shirt.
Yeah, let me link you, like, one more thing.
I played this game for the fashion, clearly.
I can't believe in a Pokemon game your gotcha's a shirt. Although,
yeah, the stuff in the capsule machine is just cosmetic stuff.
Okay, I actually forgot that there was also Pokemon Masters EX or Pokemon Master Sex.
I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that.
that meme was hilarious though. They did not think that tag through.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, Alicia, I sent you, like, a very good guide on, like, pixel art stuff that hopefully will help.
I really have to play in one ranked match to get some Crustle bottoms.
Do you really want some rocky pants?
Nah, not really. Ooh, X attack. That might actually be good for Gardevoir.
Alright, so let's see how I'm actually gonna, like...
I'll play one ranked match and get absolutely annihilated by Sweat.
I think attack is just in general you get attack damage, not necessarily the Gardevoir's a special attacker and Gardevoir.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, wait a minute, that sounds so wrong.
It's stat that it's based off of his special attack. It's very simplified.
Okay.
Because Gardevoir is a ranged attacker, but it can be an assassin for some reason.
To be perfectly fair.
Gardevoir's fast.
Yeah.
Also, weren't like some of the, because I think it was also the same thing for snipers, where it's like some of
How
the
am I
world's
gonna-
greatest assassins were also women.
Yeah. And
So
in
it's
World War
like,
II.
and Gardevoir is one of those things where it's like, this thing is humanoid enough and gentle enough as a Pokemon species that no one would expect that thing to whip out a fucking knife and stab you in the back.
Yeah.
Honestly, that was a story I wrote. That was a story I wrote in high school. Was
Assassin
what if
Gardevoir?
Pokemon but with guns?
Oh my god, you were that fucking chuny?
Yeah.
And everyone had that phase, so
Everybody has that phase.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so how the fuck am I gonna...
Why is this thing blood sucked?
Yeah, what if Pokemon but with
Why?
guns? I have good news!
I'm really glad that there is at least a semblance of solidarity in that.
See, back in the day, I would just say, that's just Digimon! And then fucking that other
Well-
game happened, and I'm like, oh god damn it, you
Well,
guys
no,
ruined
no.
the joke!
Yeah, no, like, Pokemon with guns? That's just Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say Persona 3.
Well, it's also Persona 5.
Oh, does 5 also have that shoot yourself in the head mechanic?
No,
or
it
is
just
that-
has guns.
No.
Lots of...
You
for his
buy-
main
you buy
weapon...
to- you
Yeah,
buy
for his
toy
special,
gun- you buy
Joker
toy
wields a
guns.
gun.
Yeah, you buy toy
Oh.
guns in Persona 5, and the Shadow World, for lack of a better term, can't tell the difference between a fake gun and a real gun,
Yeah.
so it just thinks they're all
Persona
real.
3 is Shin Megami
Yeah.
Tensei, yeah.
it's kind of just like the idea of people perceive it as a real gun, so it works.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I actually
Because
really
the whole
like that.
thing
That's
about
fine.
Persona 5 is that it's about the perception of a person versus their inner soul
Mhm.
and like their innermost desires that can corrupt them.
Yeah.
But honestly, P5 is one of those. It's like if I ever began anything by Atlas, it would be Persona 5. But it's like the only reason. There are two reasons why I don't. One, I'd want to stream it, but Atlas streaming is basically I am not at all giving them the time of day.
But
Do I
also,
have
but also
permission to
fuck
play
them.
your game?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'm sorry, but it's like I'm not gonna do it. But then it's like from what I like Persona 5. The only reason why it's the only one I have interest in is because it's the only one that I have characters that I know the names, faces, and personalities of that I like a lot of them. I love
I
Anne,
really like
I
Persona
love
4.
Makoto, but it's like
Pokemon with guns, I hope permadeath nothing, commence Operation Childhood Ruined. That's just Nuzlocke!
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I don't do Nuzlocke. It's like,
Yeah.
Like legitimately, a lot of people will go, "How dare you imagine Pokemon both guns," and then go and play a Nuzlocke, where they're
Yeah.
just like, "Oh my God, my Pokemon is dead."
Which honestly, I think is a lot more brutal because that definitely implies, oh hey, that Scyther used X scissor on me, and now my starter is dead. Yeah, your starter got cut into
basically-
4 pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically like turning the real game into like the really early manga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pokemon, but Mortal Kombat.
I guess as tangential news, my poison type monologue is past Gym 3 now.
Ooh.
Hell yeah! I haven't played in about a week. I really should. Been a bit focused. I finally sat down and beat FF2 for the very first time, even though I started playing it like 17 years ago and just never finished it.
To be fair, it is 2.
I love to. That's the thing.
Are we talking about America 2 or
The
actual
original 2.
overall 2?
The
Yeah.
original 2, because I know FF2 US is FF4. All right, I get it.
Oh, okay. So I was literally about to ask that. Like, so how many in did the America one start?
So the main reason why we got to is because by the time they finished the localization for the real Final Fantasy 2, the Super Nintendo was out. And the Super Nintendo
Oh.
had Final Fantasy 4. So we just got that
Oh.
instead, which is why there is actually an unreleased prototype
Yeah.
of an English version of the original FF2 NES.
Yeah, okay, that actually makes sense then. It's like, yeah, this new better thing literally just came out it's because I mean they still kind of did that where it's like, let's release some games for the older thing for a little bit, and it's like I'm glad they still kind of do that, but it's like, oh boy.
To think Monster Collectors.
It stops.
Yeah. To think Monster Collectors started because a dude wrote a book about a dude using a computer to summon Loki to torture his classmates.
Mhm.
A lot of the most fun games come from a weird ass edgy kids concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, y'all know what, like, the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Was about?
yeah.
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 Like, Jesus
And
Christ.
there's a lot of concepts from Junji Ito that just wound up being interpreted later on.
I'm really...
Basically, the entire reason why Resident Evil even exists is because of Sweet Home, which is a Capcom JRPG. So it's technically the first horror RPG ever made.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
So,
Yeah, and it's honestly really good. There's actually some really grotesque imagery in it too. And then they managed to pull it off on the NES of all things, which has a very limited palette.
Yeah, I am like I am having some difficulty like with like trying to figure out how I'm designing this and everything.
I see a Lucario that needs to get bodied.
So all of them?
Okay, look.
Mean.
As a Lucario fan, how dare? But also, you're right.
For the longest time, and this is probably gonna dox me in some capacity, in a weird way. But for the longest time, my old username on like a lot of like other websites is for like login info, purely because it was the only thing I could ever remember for some reason was Lucario 515. I don't know where the 515 came from, but like Lucario, I fucking love that Pokemon.
Lucario's good.
Yeah, Lucario's amazing.
Y'all want to see something y'all want to see something I need. Like
are you talking about the life-size Lucario plush? Because I want it too.
Yes. I'm also like showing it off for the chat, like y'all. Like just
Well,
it's so good.
To be
It's
fair,
so
Alicia, that 95% could also apply as a 50% between Lucario and fucking Lopunny.
yeah, and Gardevoir.
And
Well,
Gardevoir.
Gardevoir was technically the first, but it's like she's not furry enough. She's
Yeah.
way
Forget about
too
Cinderace.
humanoid.
Yeah, no, like just
Yeah.
we're 7-inch. Yeah, no, this is y'all. This is a life-size Lucario. It is like look at this fucking dude.
Look at this unit.
Look at this dude. Look at him.
And tell me that you do not want to give him head pets.
I want to hug it.
Fuck you.
never let
He
go,
will give
honestly.
you head pats.
That's true.
Meanwhile, yeah, 420. Yeah, this is.
I genuinely love the photos they did for this thing. Like,
Yeah, like
they know.
They're
They
so
know.
fucking cute. They're so fucking cute.
I mean, I've already talked about this ad nausea, but Nikita's design is based on Gardevoir
Yeah.
originally because I can't draw humans, but I could draw Pokemon really well. And I could always figure out like a Gardevoir sketch super well. But I think Lemma, you might have seen this when you visited. That I had that I actually have like a really early sketch that predates all of the art.
Ooh.
That is that predates all the art. That is basically. Oh, you fucked up now.
Actually, what I should do here is I
got two.
There you go.
Got two and traded. Where was I? Yeah, there's a very early sketch I have from way before I even had the first drawn art of the design. That yeah, I can't draw people. I tried. I even tried writing a comic because I was playing Persona 5 at the time. I was playing Persona 5 at the time, and one of the funniest things in my head was that one of the SP restoring items was coffee.
Yeah.
And I couldn't help but imagine in my head that, like, oh man, my SP is really low, and then Joker just downs like 30 cups of coffee and is seizing on the ground.
Wow.
Like,
That's a mood.
I was just like, I want to draw that comic, but I can't draw people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if somebody else wants to draw that comic, you're more than welcome to take it.
Yeah.
As far as I know, nobody's done that comic before.
It's like the same energy as fucking
Even
Bioshock 2.
now.
Smoke,
Yeah.
smoke like 50 packs of cigarettes to get your fucking energy back.
Yeah, that's.
That's how that works. Well,
If anything, that's how you lose all your energy.
Well, I have all my fucking cool shocky powers back, but I have 1 HP.
Oh, parent function. Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah. How are you, Non? Hoping you're having a good time. Yeah. Yeah. Also,
Here,
Alicia.
I have to go drink some Dayquil.
Ooh,
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, Alicia, I saw what you wrote about today's story, by the way. Okay, so,
Yeah.
Yay, I won a ranked match. I actually totally forgot I was in a ranked match. It felt so casual, I didn't even notice. Oh well.
There we go. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit better, by the way, Non. Yeah. I might just slot Starbound in for Saturday.
alright.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of went through Teslagrad in full on Saturday, which I wasn't
Hell
fully
yeah.
expecting, but it's a fun game. You get to screw with magnetism.
Yeah,
Neat.
good
You
puzzle
get to-
platformer.
You get to stab an old man.
So how'd your Tuesday go, Jude? You know, messed around with gravity and magnetism, stabbed an old man. You know,
Well, it's more so you shot an old man, but
that's true.
Nope, that,
still fun.
That's
I'd recommend it.
What? Come on.
Right, so, I think... If the story is titled The Whore of Babylon, this is actually about the fact that Asmodeus is the beast with 7 heads and 11 horns. Ooh. Yeah, okay, I'm having some interesting times, like, figuring out, like, how I'm, like, structuring all this? Like, it is difficult, like, figuring out, like, how I am gonna, like, write everything for this, which, I think I think I'm getting, like, something interesting.
I actually really like this skirt.
Huh.
That's kind of a nice skirt.
What is that based off of? Because that looks like Cartana almost.
I don't know anything about fashion. Can't tell you.
No, like, what's the name of the skirt?
It's a trendy skirt.
Hmm.
But it has, like, a nice, like, translucent viewport. Or,
Okay,
like,
so-
a cut of, like, the cutoff. It's kind of nice. I dig it.
Yeah, I think I know what I'm doing. I hope I know what I'm doing. So, like,
Obviously, I'll buy the skirt, but I'm not going to wear it because it doesn't match with this jacket.
So now I should be able to do a... I'm gonna rename... So I'm gonna
It's really
just make a
weird.
new folder.
The spider armor's a little odd just because it has, like, one of the front legs being gold, but then all of the every other leg has, like, silver and
Rip.
white,
Dash.
or silver and black.
Dash. Dash.
Do I have fashion
action.
ticket items? I do.
Oh.
Okay. I can have a Hatsune Miku head.
Wow.
Called Sylveon set, but hey.
That doesn't
Y'all know what's
surprise
up.
me. Oh, shiny Sylveon? Yeah.
Yeah, we know what's up.
So, that was my first time ever actually using Dayquil/NyQuil. It's weird. It's like, so I was upstairs and I was making my dinner earlier, and one of my housemates comes in and tells me, I bought some of this, this Dayquil stuff, and I heard you coughing, and I'm like, oh, you heard that? Because last night, or I guess quote unquote or during the day, it was when I sleep, so it was probably about, I don't know, 2:30ish p.m. I was like, it's still my sleep cycle, but I had like a really bad coughing fit because my mouth was all dry. Because my room is usually quite dry during the cold seasons.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot to turn my humidifier on, so oops. And I guess she heard that, so she went out and bought some NyQuil, because we're both going to be using it, because we both have different cups for it. So, but she says, yeah. So this little bottle, it was like $10, and I'm like, $10 for that?
Wow.
Sounds about right.
And
Yeah.
it was my first time ever using the stuff, and I'm sitting here, and we're talking about it, and she goes, you have no idea how hard it is to find this stuff in not cherry or grape. And I'm like, ugh,
Yeah.
I would imagine. And it's orange, thankfully. But like, yeah, I don't know why cherry and grape are the two flavors chosen. It's no wonder people don't like those flavors.
Yeah.
I
Because
actually
cherry
love those.
flavoring, like
I like them.
it's like cherry flavoring.
Like,
For
yeah, because you're
me-
fucking weird.
doesn't taste like cherry. It's like banana flavored candy. Does not taste like banana because it's not the banana people of modern day are used to.
Yeah.
That flavor still exists from when the previous banana species that is now extinct was used, which is weird. You'd think they'd update it, but nah. But then for grape, that flavor doesn't actually exist.
Well, they don't update the banana flavor because it still tastes like opium.
Yeah.
Why do you?
So how's
Why
your game development going, Lemma? Oh my god, I finally found somebody with the same hairstyle as me.
Yeah. I am experiencing code haunt. Just a bit of
no.
it.
Oh
Just
no.
a little
Haunt?
bit of completely fucking haunted code.
Is that almost like that joke
Oh,
lands,
no,
never
it's
mind.
all good. I told it to save, and then it realized that it was perfectly fine, like I knew it was.
Mm-hmm.
I leave for fucking 2 minutes, and my queue popped and I missed it. God, why?
F.
That's usually what happens,
Yeah.
sadly.
Yeah.
Congrats on getting in at least. I got in earlier this morning, but ever since, 3, I have not been able to get back in.
Yeah.
Or at least 3 my time, which I think is, 10 o'clock for the West... Or, no, not 10.
I'm
Y'all
about
are
to play
4
the
hours
most.
behind, right?
I'm about to play the most
3 hours.
unfitting, hard style music while playing Pokemon Unite. I want everyone to know that.
You are playing a MOBA, to be fair.
Yeah.
It is technically intense action, even if you are a pretty little flower.
I'm talking Heat Haze Shadow from Tekken 7, though. Talking some real hard stuff.
I mean... Well, actually, that would probably work better if you were playing... Who are the edgy characters?
Tekken?
Absol?
Yeah, probably. Absol, Charizard, maybe.
Yeah, Charizard.
Charizard in this game is basically just Devil Kazuya.
Yeah.
Even has Hell Sweeps.
See, I don't know what that means, but that sounds about right.
Let's see.
Okay, so
Oh boy, you got a bail, friend.
you have a return type.
Cat.
You have a return type. You have a return type. What the?
Also, Nikki, just out of curiosity, you said that they don't change it because it still tastes like opium, but I'm like, I thought what you wanted that is the effect, not the taste.
I thought you were about to say I've had opium before. It doesn't taste like that at all.
Actually, I don't know. I don't think I ever have, but I have been.
You can't because it's pretty much illegal at this
Yeah.
point.
Even like actual medical use opium.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's highly addictive.
I mean, Well,
There-
that's
there's
why they
some
have
instances where it's still
That's
used.
why they have opiates.
Yeah. Same
Yeah.
same thing without
Mhm.
as much of the addiction.
Oh, capitalist? Why is it Why are stir and string different things in GD Lang? Oh no, this is just the Rust thing all over again. Ah!
This Lucario is actually good, so had to be a little more
Okay,
careful.
so
I would unironically have an iCarly lamp. Like,
yeah, pretty sure it's a
If-
Java-like
if I-
thing.
if I have
Stir is
to-
just the Why? That's not how.
Breathe, Lemma.
suffers in coding.
Suffers in binary.
Suffers in binary. It's not even zeros and ones. It's just a 2 for no reason. that's suffering in binary.
Okay, alright, all this binary is looking good. Where the fuck did the 4 come from?
What?
How did we get
Built-in-
here?
Okay, so look up symbol.
No.
Honestly, He Hey Shadow is exactly the right type of OST.
Look up symbol.
Seeing the string of coding text makes me think about that game, Welcome to the Game.
Okay,
Where you have
if
to like fake type in,
Yeah.
or no, it wasn't fake. You were actually typing in like a string of code text.
Oh,
and it
are you
told
talking
to
like
type in.
Hacknet?
No, it's called Welcome to the Game. It was basically a game about the dark web. And
Yeah,
I
I know what you're talking about, but there is actually a game that's straight up you typing in code and like hacking into servers and APIs and stuff called
Oh no,
Hacknet.
yeah. It was like an anti-hack attempt. You had to like, if your computer got hacked while doing your task.
Oh no,
Uh,
you're
you-
actively breaking into other computers.
Yeah.
yeah,
And,
no,
like,
Hacknet is
it's
cool as.
great.
Yeah, no, Hacknet, the one I played Hacknet on stream a while back. It is so cool. It's got a modding API, and
Yeah.
I have offered to like help Nikki like write ARG tie-in for it if she ever wants.
Yeah, that might actually be a thing because I want to play Hacknet at some point.
Yeah,
talk
it's
and
such
show
a
it
cool.
off.
Right, so
hacking into the Flux Innovations network, assisting
so-
a resistance network.
I am
be a lot of fun.
just okay. I understand it, but like just this is supposed to be based on Python. Why is it like just?
I should not cash in this 40.
Like, why is it like the Java? I guess it's because it's lower level, but like, this is. I am.
This is what I imagine you would like. You're like a janitor in like a fucking IT institute. This is probably what you hear like 3 rooms down.
Yeah.
Who the
I am-
fuck? Who the fuck called these .ass errors?
It's like the janitor's like, I have no idea what the fuck that means, but that sounds like a lot. That sounds rough, buddy.
Right. So.
I wish I were kidding, but .ass errors are real.
Yeah.
They're specifically error codes that are in-house for Bungie when they were
Yeah.
developing Halo 2. Anytime the map editor crashed or anything like that, it would bring up an ass error, and it was a Bungie employee showing their ass as a PNG in the
God.
window.
Jesus Christ.
That's a real thing.
Actually, really funny.
That's a real thing.
Okay, so. Now that I've stopped freaking out about something that probably has some level of justification to it. What the fuck do I do now?
What do I do about these bear pelts? There's like 30 bear pelts.
Okay, so, like, I'm trying... Technically, it's based on C, C++, so just call it a Java-like thing, yeah. Like, just... But, like, GD script is very aggressively based on Python.
You can call it like Java all you want, but that doesn't assist the fact that there's no fucking Java in it.
Oh yeah,
So
you pour
I'm-
coffee on a computer, you're gonna get a broken computer.
True.
Yeah, so
Sorry, you know what? At this point, given my fucking
Oh my
avatar
god, that's
for
a fast
VTubing,
boy.
Given
Oh,
my
yeah.
avatar for VTubing, I
Blastoise
think it's
was
funny I
zooming.
play up the whole inept technology shit.
yeah.
Embrace the culture.
There you go.
I
There
also
you go,
just
Absol.
genuinely love how it's like.
Oh,
I actually had someone ask me, so wait a minute, Nova, if you're an Android, how come you're not that great at the whole computer thing? And it's like, look, to be fair, she comes from a timeline where none of this shit exists anymore, so she wouldn't know.
yeah.
Yeah,
If you come from
I'm
before that
I'm
was
bad
all
at math.
gone,
That's why I have a computer do it for me.
See, even fucking androids do that. It's like, look, you built
Yeah.
us to help you out, but after a point, even we realize this is bullshit.
Yeah. Alright, so then you're gonna be.
Why can't math solve its own problems?
The calculators aren't smart enough to question humanity, but they get their fucking job done. Let's use a calculator.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's one of my favorite like PNGs on the internet.
Yeah.
Is
Do not.
hey
speak in-
math,
yeah.
why don't you solve your own problems? It's just
Yeah.
a skeleton holding a gun.
Yeah. Okay. Math equals bullshit. Yeah. I don't know how to do math. That's why I write programs to do it for me.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, exactly.
I know how to
We-
use math. I
We've
don't.
advanced
Yeah.
so far. We've advanced so far
Yeah, like-
technologically as a society that we should not have to write out
Yeah,
math
like-
problems.
Yeah, like fundamentally, you should know how to use math. You should knowing how to do math is helpful. Knowing how to use math is essential. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's okay. It should be okay to not know how to do math as long as you can use math.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the thing. Like, where is because I was talking with Rody a while ago, and he was, and we were actually having a conversation of like, look, I actually dropped out halfway into sophomore high school because it was a toxic environment. But it's like half the shit you learn in that era of school is useless anyway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They don't teach you the shit you need to know to live in life. And it's like, look, as long as I can do simple math, I think I'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the math that they
Because-
teach you in high school
Yeah.
is only useful for like
Yeah, it's
rocket
like,
science and programming.
Like fundamentally,
barely
yeah.
that.
There are like a lot of has been like a centuries long like debate on like the use of like education, like whether it should be like a like humanitarian reason or for like educating you for jobs and such. Like, you know, like fucking like the wall, like you know about, you know, Pink Floyd's The Wall?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that is about the education system and like
Yep.
how it like just like there's I could say so much on this, but that would sidetrack me so fucking hard. My brain is already running at
I
like
could
As
probably-
the
7/8
I could
capacity.
put it in simple terms.
Hmm.
School exists for the first couple, as was it preschool and kindergarten, and then maybe elementary 1 and 2. Exist to teach you how to want to learn.
Yeah,
They present a subject and you're like, if you have interest in this, pursue it in your own time.
yeah,
Everything after that until college is fucking pointless.
yeah.
Mhm.
That
Like just
purely exists to make you suffer and to brainwash you into the whole 9-to-5 job
yeah.
mentality.
It's yeah, like yeah.
I got a
do
sailor
think
set.
yeah, I do think there is immense value in like teaching people how to do like reading comprehension and such, a skill which by all accounts the US has been failing at doing for decades now, and you can see the evidence of that by how people think about like media.
Mm-hmm.
Like just it's very obvious.
yeah.
Mhm. It's very obvious when someone hasn't been taught how to do media comprehension, sadly.
Yeah, my English teacher basically failed me in that regard.
Yeah.
I wanted to learn and understand and comprehend all sorts of media, you know, books, music, all sorts of things. No, just watch The Lord of the Rings write down 2 sentences as to what it made
Yeah.
you feel,
Yeah.
and
that's
call it a day.
Think of-
And it's just like I've
been
and
only
that's-
kind of listening. What's media comprehension? Like, just like the ability to like just we're talking about like just how like school, like especially middle and high school, don't teach you how to do like good media comprehension. They don't like teach you how to understand like why someone wrote something or how they wrote something. Yeah.
Oh, I can unlock Pikachu.
Yeah, like just
Anyway.
it's like yeah.
I think the problem with that is the fact that it's like they aren't taught that either.
Yeah.
That's not something that apparently exists, because if we were
I
taught this, half the brainwashing techniques this country uses wouldn't work.
Exactly, and that's why you're not taught it. Because propaganda's cheaper.
Yep.
Can't
Anyways.
argue against that.
So, yeah, I broke out of that loop pretty quickly. And that's basically why I fell in love with writing my own stories and stuff, because all the other stories that I was told were good weren't good. They were consistently flawed and only really showed a thinly veiled 2-dimensional version of the world that they're trying to interpret. And a lot of that is just because we were taught to only see in 2 dimensions.
And the sad part about it too is that it's like a lot of those old books they tell you to read in high school and whatnot. It's like, oh, this is a classic. I'm like, to who? Compared to
To who?
what?
Exactly.
I've never heard anyone say that The Catcher in the Rye is their favorite book of all time.
Yeah.
No, it
Never.
has no reason to be, because it's one of those cases of you're paying. You're paying for the brand, not the source material.
Yeah, and like
you're buying into it because it's written by some fucker who lived like 70 years ago, who wrote a book that was like at the time, well, we could think about this thing critically, and then all of a sudden it becomes the critical acclaim, and then it loses all of its point.
You want to know how bad my education was in middle school? We read The Adventures of Huck Finn.
Oh boy.
The adult version.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
The Batter and the Grain Nut, yeah. The Pitcher and the Whole Wheat, yeah. Yeah, like just wanna know like one of like the most clear like points of evidence on like how like little we are taught about like media comprehension.
Yeah.
Without media comprehension, people think that Fallout 1 and 2 are apolitical.
They're not. They're
exactly.
political.
Yeah, like thinking Nightbot's a bit overzealous. Yeah, I can like tweak like how often like Nightbot posts and such. But yeah,
I should probably do that at some point myself, actually.
Yeah, like
I
just
like how many posts until it does this, and it's like I should probably.
Yeah, I have it set to minimum because like just for the majority of my time streaming, like my chat is like has been like completely just silent. So like now that I've actually got like people chatting, it's like posting way more often.
Yeah. So as the local Fallout buff who has played a lot of the other games in the series and not just Fallout 4 or New Vegas or whatever, saying that Fallout 1 and 2 are apolitical is like saying that Detroit Become Human is not racist. It's absolutely, it's 1,000% racist. It's just interpreting racism with androids.
Out of curiosity, have any of you seen the best friend's response to when that one line came up?
Oh no,
they were playing that game a while ago, and it was one of their funniest runs in terms of like they made a whole ass bingo card out of it. They had like 3 different versions of it, and they were like, "It's a David Cage game. It's gonna be terrible."
Hey, so what?
It is.
It is.
For all the weird reasons. But at the same time, it's like, my favorite thing about it was when they had the bit of like, alright, do you choose to make Marcus here be a vandal, or is it like a peaceful protest where you're just painting things on things.
Mm-hmm.
When that line of "I have a dream" came up, they clipped
Yeah.
the audio so fucking hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. When a white French dude breaks out the MLK speech, you know it's gonna be a real journey.
Yeah.
Like I think the way that they were just screaming and hollering, they out of nowhere Willie says "fuck you." It's
Yeah.
like, oh, the delivery on that was so fucking.
Mhm.
Because it's real.
chef's
That's
kiss.
real.
Yeah.
They treat it like poetry when it's straight up allegory.
Yeah, like punk and
That's what we call in the business tone deaf.
Yeah.
And what is David Cage but not the most tone-deaf person in existence?
yeah, God.
He's so tone deaf that Beethoven's just like, man, even I can hear how wrong that is.
Yeah, so
And I've been dead for centuries.
I've been deaf for centuries and I was deaf. I was straight up deaf. I couldn't hear tone. I guessed.
And I mean,
I guessed I'm still
he
good.
did good.
Yeah, I still am fascinated by that. The Beethoven's most famous thing came about when he was already basically entirely deaf.
Yeah,
And he just
he was a
remembered
savant.
what the notes
yeah, well, no,
sounded like.
that and he was a hack.
Yeah, he was a
No,
hack, but he was
no.
also
Do you want to know?
yeah.
Do you want to know how he was a hack? Because this is actually interesting.
I'm
mhm.
curious now.
Do you wanna know what
I've
you-
never heard this.
Do you want to know what he used to compose his music?
What?
Someone else.
Math.
Yeah, math.
No, like all his like music is like based on like mathematical patterns and shit.
Yeah. That's actually it's actually an interesting theory because a lot of what Beethoven used to compose his own music is now what people use to compose math rock and other sorts of other
Yeah.
methodical.
So it
got
became
erased.
a genre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And honestly, if you listen to math rock, checks out.
Mhm.
It doesn't sound like music, but it does.
Yeah.
Because all it really does is look at music as a formulaic thing, and that's also that's a conversation for the music
Mhm.
theorists out there.
That makes me think about that one guy who fucking tried to use math to predict rapture. Oh, fucking camping.
Oh,
honestly,
that's fun.
honestly, it would have worked if he actually knew how to do math.
Yeah. But does
That's
that
the
make you
weird
a hack?
thing,
I
it's
feel like
like,
that
it's-
sounds pretty cool to be. I can't do music. Yeah. You know, I say hack like jokingly. He was like he knew what he was doing. He was like good at it. Just like just the best people you know are all hacks and all used shortcuts. You should use them too and not feel bad for them. That's kind of what I'm going for.
Yeah,
This game has vote surrender. Hello.
Yeah, it does. It's a MOBA.
I placed
needed
my
it.
hand on the top of my deck for 2 seconds, and I think I'm good. But yeah, it's like I genuinely like honestly, Jude, what you responded with to my comment there, it was hysterically stupid. So, and this is so there's an internet historian video about the guy. His name is Harold Camping. He's dead now. He's been
Yeah.
dead for a few years.
Yeah, that's usually
But-
how you lead into a story. This guy's dead. Anyways.
Well, yeah. So apparently he was like he owned this whole ass radio station, and he was quite well known as like he's like one of them religious talker guys. I don't think it was anything impressive. This is just another one of those guys. It wasn't like terrible from what I know, but apparently like he tried to use math to predict rapture, which I should also lead in with.
Mhm.
That goes against scripture in every capacity because
Yeah.
no living mortal should be able to know when the world's gonna end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that already is dumb. But like
Uh-huh.
apparently his method was weirdly specific in a way that I can't recite because it was using a bunch of numbers and variables
Yeah.
from like various different Bible stories.
Mhm.
And I'm like, what are you trying to do? Fucking, what do you think you are? Fucking National
he-
Treasure?
Was
What
he
is
trying
this?
to ARG the rapture?
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah, that's
actually a really good way
exactly
to
it.
describe it. And it's weird because, like, literally that's what he did, and this ended up ruining a lot of people's lives because they believed him so hard.
Yeah.
So there was one family who went around. They basically, I think they sold their house and got rid of half their shit. and they racked up several $100,000 in debt by going around just traveling all the country and looking at all the landmarks and whatnot that the U.S. has to offer.
Mhm.
And when the rapture didn't happen, well, now you gotta pay that shit off, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was that one guy.
I remember, like, there are also just a bunch of, like, that's another thing about evangelism as well, but that's something else that we can't really talk about. There was like the whole there's like the whole thing that people were buying like apocalypse survival food in bulk, and it was like, oh, here's a bucket of food for like $40 and it tastes like shit. There you go. Oh my god, it's so good, and when everything's over, you're gonna be able to rebuild in the apocalypse. It's just like, well, are you really?
Yeah,
the thing is that the people who prepare are the people who don't believe that they're going somewhere, you know?
Yeah, and that's the weird part about it. It's like the apocalypse. There was a show like that too. What was it called? There was a show.
It was like a Discovery show, right?
No, I don't know, but there was a show. I think it was on Discovery Channel or Travel Channel, and it got canceled pretty goddamn quick because it was terrible. But it was all about like survivalists, and and it's like, I don't understand that line of thinking. Like, look, I'm a nihilist, I'm a pessimist, but the world's not gonna end in an instant. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
It can't work like that because there are too many other places in the world that one could go to. If this country had a fallout scenario happen to it, it wouldn't be instant. It couldn't, because simply because as a society we couldn't let that happen.
Just the just this is what we saw with like COVID, which like you like just doom like with all like the right-wing doomsday prepper, like the like whole doomsday prepper thing that's been around for decades now. Like this was like what they were like hoping, like they were predicting that if they stocked up and when the apocalypse happened, it would be instant, it would destroy everything, and then with the stuff they stocked up, they would be able to rule. But no, the apocalypse is never instant, it is slow, and it will not devastate everything because people will help each other up. And when that happened, and people were helping each other, the preppers lost their fucking minds because they didn't get to use it as an opportunity to seize power like they wanted.
Well, yeah,
Bingo bongo.
And it's like it's the same idea for like people who, or like in like the zombie scenario too. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, I actually think my uncle may kind of believe that will eventually happen, and I'm like, there are two things wrong with that. The first, zombies can't last that long physically. Even if they had self-sustaining mobility and whatever, like, I don't know, RE zombies or whatever, they would last physically for about a couple of days.
Yeah.
Because the rotting bodies would not have the capacity to function for any longer than that at most.
Yeah.
Even if there are the dumbass people out there who would let themselves get bit because, oh, it's my choice!
Yeah.
They wouldn't be able to do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Are you actually gonna tell me that what they're gonna do is they will then let themselves be bitten, and then they're gonna willingly go out before they turn to bite other people because they can?
Yeah.
A, you're an asshole. B, people already shoot you for that. So them giving the incentive of them becoming zombies is just extra, but it's like, those are people who just want to use their guns to kill other people.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
Action current time
was criticized because nobody would intentionally spread the disease to others.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I have like a lore reason why people can come back from the dead and resurrect as that.
Yeah.
And the answer simply is that radiation can cause mutations, so I don't see why it wouldn't cause, in some semblance or form, cell regeneration.
Yeah, so...
Well, yeah, I mentioned that a while ago. There was a whole ass X-Files episode about that.
Yeah.
Also read the Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Like,
Deadpool.
So Vark.
and
Yeah, Deadpool.
Godzilla, for fuck's sake! Like,
Yeah.
literally, the way that countries depend
Right.
or look into radiation depends on how you had it received publicly.
Yep.
Yeah.
The reason
actions,
why Godzilla
right.
exists is because it's an allegory of
If
all of the terrible
and
shit
as.
that it will pose, and its creation was also. I learned this recently. There was a third, bomb test that was 3 times stronger than it was meant to be, and that actually was one of the major inspirations behind Godzilla specifically.
Yep.
Not just the initial bomb drops or the tests afterward, but one that happened. I forget what it was called.
Gadiation. So.
But it was huge, big enough that it could be seen for far wider than it should have been. But I watched a video on it recently. It was pretty neat. But
They actually
Yeah.
also used that as a foundation for a part of the Call of Duty Zombies lore.
Yeah, but it's
Input
like with
stir.
Japan, radiation is not a good thing. Don't take
Yeah.
that shit lightly. It can
Yeah.
literally destroy life as we know it if we're not good with it. And
Yeah.
of course, America and their fucking
Actually,
this over their god complex. Oh, we ended a war with this. Oh, it's a great thing. Let's make superheroes out of
Yeah.
it. And I'm like, that's not how that works.
Mhm.
You can try, but
Yeah.
I will laugh at you when it
Oh,
fails.
Integer values for enums only? Why?
Yeah. But yeah, for every single question that people have about the universe that I've made with Haven, I have an answer.
Mhm.
I've spent 9 years working on this, so I have an answer. And all of the questions of like, this wouldn't work, why would this work? It's like, oh, that's simple.
Yeah, alright, so
I
variable
use
in
science to tell you why.
constant enums.
I
Why?
try like the best kind of fiction comes from a scientific standpoint, and that's why I like sci-fi.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Sci-fi is grounded so deeply in reality that it can be perceived as real, and that's why sci-fi it also is a good foundation for horror, because it's a lot of things that you see in future horror, stuff like Alien or what was that one, Prometheus?
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
there's like a lot of good foundation for very real things that can happen in a sci-fi setting that can work in horror.
that's why I
So-
like Prometheus. It's like I don't know
Mhm.
why people kept talking shit. I think it was because it was promoted as an Alien prequel. And I'm like,
Yeah.
look, that was a bad move. As someone who's a big fan of kaiju movies, where like if you get the point wrong and you can't call it that, I mean, look, after the fiasco of the '98 Matthew Broderick Godzilla movie,
Mm-hmm.
Which
it's
I
decent
actually
kaiju.
like.
Yeah, I enjoy and respect it a lot
Yeah.
because not only did it give us a really neat like a fun movie to watch, it also gave us a really cool cartoon afterward.
Yeah.
And also a new monster for the fucking franchise, which hadn't been done in or since what 1994, I believe it was.
Yeah, and it also kind of put Godzilla into the minds of a U.S. audience in a place where it was kind of considered a cheesy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the sad part is though is that like after that movie happened, it was kind of but not really made in response. The 99/2000 Godzilla 2000 Millennium came out very short afterward, and that was put in American theaters. I remember seeing it. I think I saw it in theaters. It was that or I saw it like as it was coming out. But
Yeah,
that
I remember
was
seeing it in
theaters, and
VHS.
people thought it was a sequel, and they were very confused. And I'm like, that's why you can't do that. There has not been an actual Godzilla movie in theaters that was made in Japan until Shin Gojira, and that was very limited in scope, purely because it was subtitled. It was a foreign movie, and it was like it was a test to see if anyone was interested.
Yeah.
They actually had to extend that movie's theatrical run for 2 weeks because there was so much fucking interest in it.
Yeah, it's like just the fucking. As soon as you overcome the 2 centimeter high barrier of subtitles, a whole new world of entertainment will open up to you, or whatever.
Exactly.
I like subs, but there is like an air because I come from an era of Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah.
So I always really appreciated the really cheesy affronts to dubbing like the original Godzilla movie dub was.
Ghost stories.
Yeah, the Ghost Stories dub is
some
a
stuff
different.
Ghost stories.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Variants.
some stuff from Alicia. My favorite kind of fiction comes from a standpoint of how people exist in fantastical settings. I like worlds that feel like people live there, yeah. And I feel like subtitles aren't always a 2 centimeter hard barrier, yeah. They're definite, yeah, concerning a very slow reader, yeah. He was, like, addressing that towards, like, racist, neurotypical white people and not towards, like, disabled people who would, like, genuinely have, like, accessibility issues for, like, subtitles and such. Yeah. Getting a dub can be extremely helpful, yeah. Like, both subs and dubs should exist for a lot of media, and here's my... And, like, just, like, yeah, like, yeah. I'll go around that lemon sarcasm. Where can I get a new brain this one can't read? Yeah, like, exactly, like, just... That's the thing, like, it is, like... Like, he was addressing people who have... Yeah, who entirely have the ability to read subtitled media, but choose not to because they think it's lesser.
Yeah, like the difference between subs and dubs is basically, like, especially in a Western audience and with the interpretation of Japanese media, is basically the difference between Blade Runner and Ghost in the Shell.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very similar overall concepts, but executed differently because one is accessible audio-based media and another requires a bit of reading, and that allows them to get a little complicated with things too. While Blade Runner is very accessible, it can be very narrow and like a very thinly veiled interpretation of what a cyberpunk setting could be. And Ghost in the Shell goes in a much more philosophical approach in asking at one point do we start asking questions about artificial humanity.
Yeah.
And plus,
of course, Blade Runner does ask that question too.
Blade Runner 2049 asked that shit pretty good too.
Oh yeah,
like,
it was great.
that was a fantastic movie, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's also like the thing between like subs and dubs is that there's also a large portion of things that can't be translated because you don't have the cultural ability to translate certain things.
Yeah. You can like try your best, but
yeah, because like and honestly, a really good example of that would be the first Nier game and how there were two different versions of the game. They were the same, but the relationship between the main character and the one they were protecting was very different, mostly because in the West, a father-daughter relationship is far more seen as normal than a brother and sister relationship, because in Japan, that's very different than it is over here.
Yeah.
And that was a good move because and this is also not because I find the sibling thing weird, but it's like I actually like Papa Nier as a character more for two reasons. One, it felt like it made more sense in a way, and two, with the dialogue never being changed, that shit was hilarious. We're friends now, Kaide. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
that's not how a 40-year-old man talks. I love this. It's genuinely hilarious. He's like a 40-year-old shonen protagonist.
Yeah, one of my
length cooldown. Okay, yeah.
That's actually something as well with the lore that I was working on, in terms of just having a part of a character that is misunderstood, but is looking for... Should I go for Cherim?
I mean...
not really.
Well, I'll ask you this.
Either way.
Do you want to hear do you want to expose thyself to the pun that is Cherim's fucking cry?
Yeah, I'm good.
They knew what they were fucking doing.
Yeah, so... it's kind of an angle that I'm working with in the novelization as well. It's kind of difficult to write about because obviously it's a very different approach than I anticipated, but as I've been writing this story, some things kind of take a life of their own. And especially when you're novelizing and you only have like a basic framework and an outline of the events that happened. Again, that outline was very two-dimensional. You only really got to see events from the perspective of someone watching all of it happen.
Yeah.
That now that I have the ability to show this third dimension and actually show what I was going through, I as the character, it made things a lot more fun because now there are these characters that actually did stuff in the background that never really got to be represented. And now the novelization has become this sort of exploration of sometimes you do get to pick your family.
Yeah.
And that's kind of an important thing, especially when you're dealing with the mental health stuff that I write about a lot. Is sometimes your family's nice and all, but they can only really do so much. Sometimes the people that you get to know a little bit better, that didn't grow up with you and are kind of seeing you as you are, can change you for the better. So, yeah. Writing this story has kind of been an awakening experience for me. Because now I kind of get to represent a story that I didn't know I wanted to talk about. And yeah, what it pans out to be is, do I really want to put this down as, there we go. Do I really want to put this down as a world that is bleak?
I know folks like our star streamer here have changed me for the better. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Agreed. Lemma's an amazing person.
Yeah.
Amazing
also,
android, but person nonetheless.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I'm a person, even though I'm not a human.
Yeah.
Yeah. Question, Lemma. What all has happened in programming today? Just curious what you're currently doing. I am currently writing. Yeah. I'm currently rewriting things so that they can not be as much of a like just TLDR. What I'm doing is setting things up or I'm restructuring the code so that it is a lot easier to extend, like just because like eventually like we've talked about like wanting to have like a special like editor for like defining new heroes and everything. I'm currently setting all that up. Just, it is taking a bit of time.
Oh, that's fucking cursed.
Well,
someone in my FC server says Nero would invent NFTs in an FF14 universe.
Yeah.
And then I go, I hate that that's right, but he'd do it just to spite Sid.
That's true.
And then
anti-spaghetti action.
I hate that you're right.
NFTs would just be pictures of Sid's inventions.
God.
It would stand for Nero's fun ticket.
I hate it. I prefer my favorite term for NFTs, which is non-flushable toilets.
You're totally right.
God.
That's totally accurate.
I think that's the best term.
Yeah, I like NFTs. Nice fucking titties. Anyway.
No, that's actually a thing. One of my favorite content creators, big fan of their work. They're actually the longest running person that I'm sort of inspired by that hasn't gone on to do horrible things.
Oh.
They're genuinely good, and they became a VTuber recently.
Yay!
As Bramble, which is like this sort of mystical puppet, and it's really cool.
Oh yeah, you showed us that.
Yeah. And there was a clip I posted of them not too long ago where they were just like, "Are you gonna be an NFT?" And they're just like, what is that? Nice fucking trees. I guess I am an NFT.
Yeah. I made a post that has now gotten.
You have to mute.
Yeah, that I've had to mute because it's the most attention a post of mine has ever gotten on Twitter. Help me. Yeah, talking about like that Wombo AI thing that people have been interested in recently and how it's, let's say, planning to do NFTs?
Yeah, which is unfortunate because it's the most it's the exact aesthetic that I want to use for the tabletop. I actually, a couple of people here might be interested in it, but I haven't really talked about it.
Well, luckily, there
you
are.
have a list.
I have multiple lists. Yeah, I have multiple things just to replace it. Yeah.
I have to get used to the fact that I have to like find a happy medium where I can get the results I want without completely ruining a server.
Yeah.
Because I tried because I got disconnected from a collab, from a Google collab because I idled for too long, and it was because I was doing a 10,000 iteration stages of 400.
Whoops. Yeah.
That could take a while.
Don't do 10,000 iterations. Like, you will never need to do more than 1,000. Like, with any algorithm, and like 300 is usually like good enough. But yeah.
Yeah. I'll probably do like 1,000 in stages of 50 in order
competition
to like,
for which competition for which VTuber is the softest tummy. That competition is between me and Lenari Aldara.
A challenger approaches.
Yeah.
Why your boss music?
Look, I literally promote myself as bed-sized, and I actually have, if I ever had the money to do it, I would get the licensing rights to get a mattress-sized Dakimakura of myself to sell, because again, I'm 10 feet tall, so I gotta be bed-sized.
Yeah.
It's queen-sized.
There you go. That's branding.
Right. So.
Double queen-size bed.
It's called.
Float.
They call it a queen, or they call it a king size, but it's meant for queens.
I still love it when like a female character uses masculine titles like that. That's why I love Artoria so fucking much.
Yeah.
She is a father. She is a king. She does that shit that men do, but better.
Yeah.
God.
I mean, anything you can do, I can do better.
Technically,
this song is mildly problematic.
Okay, so
Annie is a strangely problematic play when you think about it.
Yeah. My son is 9 feet tall, but can change height at any time. Fuck yeah.
Technically, though, Artoria would do it all worse, because to be perfectly fair, she also did not know she was a dad and just denied the fact that she was, and that caused a rebellion that led to the fall of paradise. But that's neither here nor there. That's semantics, technically.
I don't. You said things, and it started sounding like Rap God in my head. I was just like, I can't understand this.
King Artorian rap legends.
God.
I should know about Rap God and Godzilla for that matter, because I've been learning, I've been practicing for the new album.
The one you're working on with Chrissy.
Chrissy is only helping with one song. The others are royalty free because obviously I don't have the budget for that kind of thing. But I've already had a talk with it's Shine?
Yeah.
Is it Shine? Preferred neo pronoun is Shine.
I don't remember.
Okay.
Who's?
Chrissy, as a crystal.
I don't remember. Yeah, Shine, yeah.
Okay, Shy. Got it.
Yeah, hopefully Alcer's doing alright. Apparently yesterday was bad for them.
Yeah. I hope they feel better soon. But yeah, we're working together to make a fully original song in the album called Identity.
Nice.
Which is gonna be an important song, and
exciting.
Lemma and Niall have seen the lyrics before. They've seen all my lyrics at this point
Yeah.
Mhm.
for the album because I kind of talked to them about it. I'm just like, I don't know if I'm gonna do this one. And more importantly, one of the the last song in the album, I've been dealing with severe anxiety attacks over because it is a very different song that is very specifically talking about issues I have with the VTuber community, and it's very deep and detailed, and it is going to be sort of personal because people out there have made it personal at this point. But I was writing lyrics at midnight, and I was just not feeling great, and I had a bit of that, you know, that rush that you always get right before you panic, and I recorded like a 5-minute sort of talk about the way I feel and stuff, sort of, and I didn't realize it was like a stream of consciousness.
Yeah.
And when I listened back to it, I was just like, oh shit. And it reminded me of Bo Burnham's Inside, where it is just a Bo Burnham special, but in between all these songs and jokes and all these other bits and things, there are streams of consciousness that show a decline of mental health, and that's what writing this album is.
Yeah.
It's a decline of mental health because I'm starting to realize just how much I've been sort of treating as normal and just saying that everything's okay, when in reality I'm fucked up. And yeah, this album is it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna mean a lot, and I can't wait when it's ready.
Right, so now I need. This is growing very complicated very quickly.
Sounds like coding in a nutshell.
So, I'm not gonna lie to you, on
Yeah.
my end, complicated cut out. I didn't hear that. So I heard this is growing very quickly.
God.
Yeah, it's going. How's it going? Oh, you know, going.
I had a stupid response pop in my head, but I'll keep it to myself. Like, it's nothing wrong. It's just like it's one of those like niche responses that wouldn't make sense to anyone except maybe 3 other people aside from myself.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Oh, I never
Say
checked that
it.
inbox today. Fuck.
Yeah, inbox.
My inbox.
So,
Ermagerd,
actually, you can close for now. You can close for now. Yeah. Speaking of mental health, I can say ever since finding y'all, I've gone better. I'm glad. Yeah.
I'm very glad.
Yeah. So vector 2.
Well, this guy's just staring. There he
Yeah.
is.
In
Also,
it.
I can't recite it now. 'cause I
Good old true random turning.
Funk. In it.
I already forgot what I was gonna say, so I can't say it now.
Yeah, mood.
It happens.
was like,
This
my
needs
brain
to
was
go.
like,
Right.
you're gonna say this thing, and it's like, but oh, don't say that thing, forget it, because here's some fun art of a thing you like. Also, Gaius is in French.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
I love cyclicals.
Did
I had my
break?
audio set to French because apparently it's one of the meta ways of getting the fucking cutscenes to end quicker for Praetorian.
Yeah.
So.
It is, yeah. I
Yeah.
think it's French, German, and Japanese are the 3.
Mm-hmm.
Did I break this puzzle?
No, you have to push that one right in front of to the right. It's just dumb.
I
Oh,
think.
it
I'm
looked
gonna-
like it was already
okay,
at all the way,
so-
but
Yeah, it does.
huh. All right. Cool.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is actually. Alright, so movement handler is just gonna be like the basic movement handler, so.
You
hearing
can push
Gaius
that one
speak
the same
French
way.
is weird because it's like, oh yeah, this
And-
French villain.
Le devastation.
Okay, so
Devastation. Like I think that's actually a thing he says too.
Alright, I guess I have to fight this guy.
Devastation.
right, so let's see. So
I actually kind of missed playing Pokemon, I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, Pokemon is good.
Yeah, it's good. I just haven't played it in about a week. It's good to
Yeah.
finally get to
Nice to
sit
go
down
back
and
to
play
it.
again.
I'm lucky I had enough money at that point to get the leather jacket outfit from Balestone.
Right, so
Yeah, oh, Metatite just high jump kicked and missed.
Yeah,
yeah,
Boy's dead.
right, so
the fun of using
what
that.
am I even? So
I love high jump kick failure rate.
Yeah,
Because it's so funny. It's just like, oh, you missed. Dude, just half their health bar vanishes.
To be perfectly fair, if you yeeted yourself at Mach speed to kick somebody and you didn't hit, that's your leg busted, buddy.
Yeah.
That should be an auto feint half the time, but at the same time, it's like if that were the case, that would be oof.
But yeah.
That's why I don't use high jump kick. Like, look, I get that it's a good move, but like,
It's yeah.
yeah, Lem, if you ever need a break, just know you can always shove your face screen into my big soft tongue.
Aw.
That's
just sweet.
That's adorable.
Officer, we have some flirting in chat.
Gay robot noises. Oh, that 180. Holy crap.
Yeah, that one spinner is weird.
That 180 is wild. Anyways,
so now
yeah.
I can.
So the album's gonna be 4 original songs and 3 covers.
Nice.
And it's gonna cover my entire vocal range, so it's not gonna be ready until 2020 2022 because I haven't even
It would be ready
recorded.
2 years ago.
Yeah, retroactively smart. Let's go. No, I haven't even recorded the lyrics yet. I've just been writing them out. I picked the songs that I'm gonna use, but in the instance of the song with the song with that I'm working with Azu, I'm waiting to get the track from them so I can rap to it.
Yeah.
But the idea is that
And
Shai's gonna have full control of the song. She's gonna be able to release the instrumental on her own.
Woo.
I even offered to let her monetize the vocals
Yeah.
if she wanted, but
Nice.
she politely declined.
You know,
This the
Azu
first
is
time I've ever
such.
seen somebody die.
She's a
upon-
wonderful person.
Yeah, Azu is genuinely great. Yeah, I'm really hoping. Yeah, just I'm so happy that things are looking generally up for her.
Mm-hmm. Well, except for the one speed bump, but
Yeah,
we'll be here. We'll be here.
yeah.
The black mage in my party got out of the cutscene for Gaius' fight faster than everyone else, and as I came out of it, they started to fight with Gaius. And
Oh,
got
no.
fucking wasted immediately.
Yeah, no. They've
Serves 'em right.
learned a lesson. They've learned a lesson. You pull it, you tank it.
Yeah.
Well, no, yeah, and that's what we did. Like that's what we usually do because it's fun that way. But
Yeah.
it's like, I love watching a black mage get 2 taps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's real funny. Oh, you think you're hot shit, huh? Ultima weapon.
I'm still
You think
sad
you're
that we
hot
lost
shit, but you're not
sleep.
shit.
What was that, Jude?
I'm still sad because we lost sleep, so black mages can't cheese that one area and pray where the tanks usually die.
That's true.
F.
That's true.
What area was that?
It's
Right before you get to the first boss area, you take the portal to go down, basically.
Yeah.
Oh.
In that little choke point where you're just pulling
Oh, God.
everything, you can sleep that end area, and then everyone can just run past them. But no one did it. I did it every time, and people are like, oh shit, you can actually do that?
Yeah.
Machoke just used 2 bulk ups. I'm in danger.
You're fine.
Am I?
Choke the bitch.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm
Oh.
fine, Jude.
Oh no.
I don't
It's
think
just a
I'm
plus
Yeah,
2
fine.
earthquake.
I'm glad I have you as a friend, Lemmy. You're so sweet and soft and nice. Yeah, I'm really
I
glad
don't
I've got
think
you
I'm
as a
fine
friend,
at all,
Alicia.
Jude.
You're
Why did that
genuinely
thing have
one of the
earthquake?
I don't
sweetest
know.
people I know.
Better than a no-guard fissure.
Oh god. Oh,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
dark is
Yeah.
resistant. Oh.
No. Either way, you're screwed. If you get punched,
No.
you die. If you get earthquaked, you die.
Right.
Yep, but I'm faster, so.
Right,
Oh, I
so-
could have used. I could have actually have used taunt to make it use bulk up again.
Yeah.
Bought myself some time,
Funk in it.
but it's fine. It's fine. Now we have another Machoke that is just a +0.
Speed int
But I think Cerberi
action.
is weak to earthquake.
He is.
Once.
Or she
Weak to
is.
earthquake and
Ground
Yeah.
and fighting is not going to be with that
Equals
buffer,
preload.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Dash
Houndoom, I believe the
Res.
typeness weakness chart is
I think it's
fighting and ground, but I
Yeah.
think there's more because I think fire resists fairy and fire resists bug.
oh yeah,
But-
there it is. That's okay.
Rip!
That's okay.
Yeah.
Thank God I'm not playing a Nuzlocke.
Yeah. F.
But hey, I do
Yeah,
have I do have
What are you
Sparks.
playing right now?
Brilliant Diamond.
All right. Yeah.
Decided to play Brilliant Diamond and just hang out and talk.
Doesn't,
I
that
got
doesn't have
kind of
too few
lucky,
lines.
and I have a Haunter by this point now,
Mm-hmm.
and Haunter gets psychic. So
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
and I can't trade it into Gengar, so it keeps levitate.
Mhm.
Ah,
Gengar keeps levitate regardless.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
In this,
I know, because I suffered that in my own playthrough. Oh yeah, Luxury time!
yeah.
Woo!
It's the lion friend.
All right. So now
Yeah,
that I've
Gengar
got
gets
that,
levitate.
so now that I've got that,
NVDSP?
Yep.
it
I mean,
won't.
I found out the hard
if you
way.
want to trade, I could go for an Alakazam. I'm not gonna lie.
It would break the challenge, unfortunately. That's
Oh,
also the
that's
reason I can't get
true.
Rose Raid
That's
either.
true. I forgot about that.
all right. So now I just
Because the first shiny stone you get
Oh,
is Iron
God.
Island.
I almost got bodied by the grid.
So, now in here I do.
I have to do the entire puzzle again, but I
Yeah.
do need to heal. So
Yeah.
and Veilstone is just a confusing network of cliffs.
It is the big city, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh man, it sure does. A whole 5 people standing out at night. The big city, baby. I'm just spoiled by black and white.
I've
Yeah.
always fucking loved that about like the Pokemon games compared to the anime. Because you get like there was that one, I forget what city it was. I think it was one of the earlier ones, but it was like a relatively small location in the game, and like in the anime it's like, oh, this is like actually a set of like Baltimore. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, you're talking
That
like
makes sense.
You're talking like Celadon?
No,
In
no.
it.
Celadon was like the actual biggest city in the first games, if I recall
yeah.
correctly.
Oh, you're what
I'm
was
talking
it?
like I think it may have been like
Was it-
it may not
What
have
what
been-
gy- what place
wouldn't it
had
be-
what place had Sabrina?
That was Saffron. That
Yeah,
that
Ah.
is the biggest one in Kanto. Because
Yeah, I was
it had
gonna
like
say.
it had like 3 or 4 layers of buildings to go through.
Yeah, I was gonna say
And
because
it wasn't
Celadon
really
it
that
has the
big.
department store, but it's not that
Yeah.
big.
Yeah, that one's relatively open. Saffron was like, no, you literally have like 4 fucking layers of buildings to walk in and out of.
Hmm.
It had the game corner. Oh no, Celadon had the game corner. Yeah, Celadon
Yeah.
was like the second largest location, but like it had all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Right. So
Oh, right. I
okay.
have
So
to finish
that's how
first.
that works. Okay. So
I'm good at sliding block puzzles when my brain isn't dead.
yeah.
This isn't a sliding block puzzle, it's just a sliding wall puzzle, but still.
Oh,
fundamentally
that's
fundamentally
Oh,
the same
yo. Yeah.
fundamentally
yo,
the same
ah.
monkey brain cell has to
Yeah,
work.
yo. Katan, thank you very much for the raid. Hello, everyone.
Katan.
Software and game development. What are you working on? And also, hello,
Uh,
Sunroses. Thank you for the blops.
If if I recall, K-Ton is currently working on their entry for the 7-day FPS jam.
Ooh, nice. Yeah. Yeah. Are you working on 7-day FPS? No, I am not. I don't trust myself. I barely even trust myself with 2D game development.
It's funny because I'd love to work on an FPS RPG with Lemma at some point. But
Yeah.
that's gonna take some time. And the only thing I really know how to do is I need to push that. The only thing I really know how to do is FPS games. I don't know how to do anything in terms of like RPG.
Yeah.
Like, I barely even get RPG Maker with its XP curve system.
Yeah. So how the?
It's not that hard to understand. It's just that I'm dumb.
Yeah.
Mood.
I get that. Yeah. So how do you actually call that? I see. Alright, yeah, so it is like you click on. Yeah, can we pull this right over? K10, I need to use the bathroom. Yeah, for all of you joining in for the first time, hello, I'm Lemma. I'm a chubby robot VTuber who both makes and plays games on stream. Hope you're having a good time. Or I hope you're all having a good time. Working on a FNAF parody where you have Titanfall 2 movement and classic Doom weapons and you blow up haunted animatronics. Fuck yeah!
That's actually badass. I like
That
that.
sounds cool as hell, yeah.
And it's not made by a trans folk, so I like
Yeah.
it.
What? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm processing what the fuck I just heard and read with that.
Yeah.
That sounds hilariously awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. Keep going. That sounds amazing. I would play the shit out of it.
Fucking,
Oh.
you walk past the stage and then you look back and one of them is gone. Then fucking E1 M1 begins playing, like begins ramping up, and like you like slowly pull out a shotgun. All right, where'd you go, motherfucker? At that point, that's that fucking Nick Cage movie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not the bees.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about National Treasure.
Oh no, the fucking that really goofy animatronic horror parody that he did.
Willy's Wonderland, yeah, it's newest one. Yeah.
Willie's, yeah. There's actually, you want to know what my my favorite like
So, what am
outpour
I-
from like all the failed FNAF stuff was? My favorite like outpour from that is the sci-fi movie that released that is just the banana splits.
Oh yeah,
Because nobody had thought of the banana splits in like 40 years at that point.
Yeah, the sad part about that is that I watched the Red Letter Media video about that, and it's like they were absolutely shitting all over the Nick Cage one. It's like, you know, he did that as like a fun, goofy thing, right? That wasn't meant to be taken seriously, guys.
Yeah, but the Banana Splits movie also was supposed to be taken seriously. I think while the Nick Cage movie knew it wasn't taking itself seriously, I think the Banana Splits movie took itself seriously enough to know that it could have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
And honestly, they nailed it because it's really
Willy's
really
Wonderland
funny.
is unironically a good comedy, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is also something that I don't think people have thought about in a while, especially because they just announced a sequel for it. But can we talk about how good Zombieland was?
Yeah,
Yeah, fucking, I honestly really like that movie a lot. And again, that was one of the few zombie movies that really gets the whole Romero thing right. It's like, no, this is all about the dumb shit humans do when this stuff happens. The zombies are inconsequential.
And it's great because it's almost like the exact opposite of Shaun of the Dead, because Shaun of the Dead, at its core, is a horror movie.
Black comedy.
It's still a horror movie, but it's black comedy, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I accidentally walked out of the gym, so I have to do the entire fucking puzzle again.
Oh, I forgot that it doesn't stay.
Yeah.
Okay, JC, have a good night.
Okay, so...
Bill fucking Murray!
Yeah, the working title of my game is Five Nights Advanced Warfare, the horror game you have no fucking time for.
It's like the one it's like the PC teaser game that came out for Bulletstorm.
Yeah.
That is that parodied Call of Duty. And you would just walk around in these like linear areas and whatever, and it was just your typical like just very bad capitalizing on Call of Duty FPS.
Right.
And it was just
Yeah. So, anyways, if you're not working on 7-day FPS, what are you working on? I'm still working on Project Deicide. I am ripping out a lot of the framework I'd written and re-implementing it to be less of a mess.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the name Project Deicide, I know that's not the final name, but that is a really good name for it regardless.
Yeah, no, we are, like, hoping that, like, it'll probably be, like, Deicide with, like, some subtitle, but yeah. Unlike Duty Calls, this game will actually be fun. Idea being that I want it to also be really fun to speedrun. Ooh!
Deicide Liberation.
We'll see, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, if you're going for a Titanfall 2 angle, Titanfall 2 speedrunning is amazing.
They are fun to watch.
Yeah, they're also amazing to learn. There's so much good movement in Titanfall 2.
That's the game that I still really want to play, but like I don't have confidence or faith in myself to do any of the weird ass wall run Jedi shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Five
super
Nights
accessible.
of Nevermind. Yeah, 5 Nights of Nevermind. Fuck that! I have a soldering iron and confuse your joints together. Alright, so let's say for activate, you should.
Like honestly, Niall, you shouldn't worry about it.
Oh yeah.
Because again, Titanfall, it's super accessible. A lot of the movement is really quick to learn, difficult to master, but it's incredibly accessible. Like a lot of the wall running mechanics and stuff are automatic as long as you're next to a wall. Again, a bunch of the game was developed by people who formerly worked at Infinity Ward, so they have a pedigree and they're really damn good at what they do. So I have nothing but respect for Respawn.
Yeah. So
even if Apex Legends is a bit, past its prime, whatever, people still like it, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm currently working on like just writing a system to automatically handle like just all the recasts and everything. Yeah,
that
like
is
just
an amazing program,
actually,
by
I
the
should
way.
call this so cooldown, and then I'll say
Okay.
recast time, not action time.
Twitter, when I try to like a page, can you not like actually open the page itself?
Yeah, I'm reusing most of the code and stuff from Glitch Arenas to make FNAW, so it already has amazing movement. Nice, yeah. 5 Nights of... Alright, yeah, I read that. Alright, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm really... Alright, so...
Alright, it's finally time to fight a boss. Finally, a boss, a gym leader.
Current
I mean, technically they are a boss.
equals
Yeah.
Not too bad for this guy.
time.
Again, I have been playing a lot of Final Fantasy recently.
Yeah.
I sat
Why don't
down
I
over the
just
course
put
of like
these-
10 days and played FF2 for 20 hours.
I don't think that Maylene and B are fucking.
Actually, wait, why
Workout
don't
lesbians.
I just...
Alright, Hot
Yep.
Topic, let's do this.
I forgot that you fucking named your bird Hot Topic.
God.
One of my birds, the other one is Eileen.
Float,
Yeah, Eileen the Crow.
recast time.
Speaking of, I should probably get back to Bloodborne at some point.
Float, cast, count, and...
Do,
Not flat,
do,
float.
do, 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 do.
Okay, yeah.
I just love how
Well then,
Machoke's
self,
entire torso is pecs.
Cooldown.
He ain't got a
time,
stomach. It's all peck.
He has a
cooldown
2-pack.
Time,
It's all
self,
tip.
recast,
He
time,
has a
equals
2-pack. His chest extends all the way down to his waist. He's so
self-cast,
muscle.
count,
I love the idea of fucking low sweeping a bird. There's something really funny about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, sweep the
Sweep
legs.
the
I
legs.
also I had the
Yeah.
genius idea of basically recreating the enemies by using the player objects with AI run controller objects. Ooh.
Ooh.
Sounds fun.
Right, so now I can just get rid of these because
Yeah,
I
keep,
don't actually...
yeah, keep burning your hyper potions.
At least you're burning them on the Machoke.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, her next one's is actually not a joke. I actually came close to wiping on her actually.
She can Machoke on this Hot Topic.
God. If current recast
choke that
greater... Oh.
Ah, but this isn't the end, my friend. Oh, Lucario. Hi, friend.
Equal.
Yeah.
I,
Look, someone
deserves head
Delta.
pads, but also needs. Oh wait, because it's steel. It's
Current
it's got
cooldown,
neutral.
greater
Yeah,
than
neutral too.
bow.
Oh,
Neutral flying.
but it's weak to water.
No, it's not.
No.
it is. I thought steel was weak. To...
No,
No,
steel
it's
weak to ground and fire.
it's
Ground, fire, and fighting.
okay.
Then.
Well, it's gonna be really fun seeing my Houndoom get one shot, but it'll be.
Yeah,
greater than
honestly, I was gonna say that would be a bad decision because Drain Punch is not a
Yeah,
joke.
Less
Oh,
than
yep.
self.
Yep.
pass.
And
F.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
I love
Yeah,
Pokemon.
I suddenly, I really wish I had like a capture card or something so I could play BDSP on stream, but I don't, and it sucks.
I have 2 capture cards, Lemma.
Use Bubble Beam.
Yeah,
There you go.
maybe.
If at some point you visit, I might. You can probably just. I don't know. I got an HD60S on discount. You could probably, if you got like 100, then
Ooh.
I could give it to you next time you visit. Because I have an HD60 Pro.
Nice.
Like
yeah.
it's in my other computer.
Yeah, that way I have a way for them to handle movement and weapons and can just put player guns in their hands. Then they just randomly circle strafe in a direction while firing at the player and boom AI. Nice, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so now that I've done this, I need to do a lot of changes here. Yeah, like, I don't actually need any of this.
I
I
actually
need very
had
little of this, yeah.
I actually had a dream FPS project that I wanted to do, but I didn't really have a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit!
Yeah, no.
well,
What?
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
Lucario's scary.
She used bulk up, and then I think she also used screech right afterwards. So that
Yep.
Drain Punch eviscerated her poor penguin.
Wow.
Yeah,
yeah.
no.
Okay,
No,
BRB
the
grinding
gym
for gas.
leaders
See
are
you,
good
Keita.
in this
Yeah.
game.
Then I just cut off a huge piece of my ship and put engines on it and set out to space. Goodbye, prom. Yeah. What are you playing right now, Kenny? Yeah. Now I can just.
Hey, there we go. That's a start.
So, what? So it's
Yeah.
hero cooldown time, recast time, cast count. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab
Sparks.
this
Sparks.
hero, cooldown
I
time,
don't know why the phrase
recast
"chaz it
time,
up" just appeared
cast
in my head,
count.
but it did. No,
Yeah.
concern.
My concept of an FPS was actually based on a Corridor Digital video, Clock Stoppers
Ooh,
or Clock Stoppers.
possibly, yeah.
I always wanted to figure out how to make that,
Right, yeah.
but it would be really difficult.
Now for dash movement handler,
Sure, Lucario's tough, but we had a Lion Boy.
Well, you also got really lucky on that paralysis.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, I think for me, like, she didn't burn her
That
hyper
could-
potions on the choke. I went through her team too quickly.
Oh man.
Mhm.
Okay, these badges need a bit of cleaning.
I love that they kept that in.
yeah.
Yeah. It was my favorite thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
You can use
you
the
can
It's
move
so good,
fly.
yeah.
You could fucking do Mary Had a Little Lamb on your fucking
Yeah.
God, yeah.
on the fucking badges.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
And,
that.
and based on its cleanness, it actually made it like out of tune.
Oh wow, did it?
Yeah.
hmm
Huh.
There's a lot of cool stuff.
50k XP away from leveling up basically mean I could literally breathe on someone and I get a level up.
Speed.
I'll do a trial roulette.
How do I clean? I want to clean.
You can't do it while you're recording. You have to
Yeah.
test it.
Then action.
Damn it.
I believe you need.
You know what?
Yeah.
No, this is gonna bother the shit out of me.
Then I'm gonna do.
That's valid though. Just be sure that it doesn't screw up the. Okay, no, you should be
Yeah.
fine then.
There we go.
I can hear it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
The
That's-
squeaku. I love
That's
that
what
sound
most people
effect.
do.
Yeah. Then
This is a really good sound effect too.
current recast equals O.
Especially when you do it rapidly like that.
Yeah.
It's a really funny one.
If
The full fucking Pokemon Diamond Pearl badge cleaning Asmer.
Yeah.
all right, so
Android cleans badges. ASMR.
People would go for it.
Get that Windex in there. Oh yeah.
There we
shit,
go. It's shiny.
I forgot to do
Gym badge.
Oh
brand.
no, pass
There we
time
go.
flow
Perfect.
Get the bleach.
Nice and shiny.
self cast
yeah.
time equals.
Or at the very least, clean.
You can clean it and then you can actually polish it to shine.
Pass time
My finger actually kind of hurts because
F.
that touchscreen sucks. Even if you're
Yeah. You need,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
like
Switch
there are like
touchscreen is not
smartphone
good.
styluses you can get for it.
doing it. Yeah.
I'm actually considering doing that. But it's like I can't attach it to the Switch, so
Oh.
I'd lose it very easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a mood.
It's like, look, just if you guys are gonna stick with touchscreens, just fucking have a stylus ready for it at all times. Sometimes people prefer the stylus because touching it with your fucking fingers is gonna get the screen gross, and screen protectors you gotta swap out. It's like, it's not fun.
I also discovered as I was taking
Right,
my
so-
Switch out of the dock that you could rearrange the menu. I was like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Ah.
you can. I found it out like I found it out off screen. I'm like, what? You can do this? But the best part about it, Nikki, I also found out depending on what outfit you have, the bag icon changes.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
How
like,
much
wait a
is-
minute, is it different now? And I look, I'm like, oh, that's cool.
How much
I love
money,
that.
How much money do I have actually?
No, I'm
I
trying
don't
to
have
like
enough
just.
money to get. Well, I guess I could sell some of the stuff I got from the underground.
Yeah. Oh, I wish I could log into FF14 right now. I need to like see how things work with like cast and recast and such.
That's
In
true.
what
I do
sense?
need to.
What was that, Jude?
In what sense? Because I mean, we can always talk it out.
Like just the mechanics of like how, like just because like these actions are kind of like MMO style actions. Like there's a cast time, there's a recast time, there's like cooldowns and such.
And resource cost, if you have any.
Yep. Yeah, cost is gonna have to be implemented. Yeah, that's gonna be like based on like another thing, but yeah.
And aside from that, you would just need to put like global cooldown, so you can't like multicast spells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, like just that won't be as like just we'll figure all that out. Like, there's just a bunch of stuff I need to. So like I'm trying to figure out. I think the activate should. Yeah. I think activate should happen as soon as like the. Yeah. Yeah, I think that activate should happen as soon as the cast time is done.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
So it's basically like 4 stages. You have precast, which is when which is when you press a button or activate a spell. Then you have cast timer. Then you have animation,
Yeah.
and during the animation you have cooldown.
I'll be back
Yeah.
shortly. Have to use the bathroom.
Okay, doke.
Oh, I targeted the wrong one. Oh well.
So yeah.
I'm dead.
Also, is this fight just you and your himbo friend trying to take down an organization?
Yes.
Dash action.
Which is honestly also my lore. So
I don't remember Lucas in BDS or just in Diamond and Pearl being quite that clueless. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if that was rewritten.
I think he was.
Throw
He
actions
always
out.
seemed like kind of a ditz
We'll recast
because Rowan always
this
kind of treated him weird.
Dodge, yeah.
Hmm.
So I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, so cooldown recast.
Yeah.
So cooldown recast cast count.
And I guess to recap it for future speculation, but the poison type team so far is a Crobat, a Croagunk, a Stunky, a Haunter, a Roselia, and a Scorpy.
Uh-huh. That's not a bad team. Especially when the Scorpio evolves.
No,
Yeah.
It's
Drapion
gonna have
is
some
cool.
really potent moves.
Dash action.
He's going to
that's-
be earthquake coverage.
Yeah,
Yeah, and Krogunk also
at-
gets Venom Shock,
cooldown
which is just a
cast,
ridiculous
cast.
poison move.
Yeah. I've
I
also got a
already
full
delete
poison team,
that.
so all of them
Yeah.
have that.
Oh, that's true.
Then did shit. So
Didn't really factor that in.
yeah. So Bunny
Good
gets
luck.
3 dashes. Dash. So that is I have recast. Oh, that's right now. I have it recast cooldown. Yeah. So you should be.
Hi, Yoko. Thank you for the lurk.
1 for the cooldown. 0.5 for the recast, but I want cast time first, which is O. Then the count.
What part of poison? What part of Krogunk? Oh, dark. Is dark weak to flying?
Fighting.
Krogunk is fighting.
Yeah,
Poison.
poison fighting.
Okay.
It's a weird mix.
Okay.
Huh. Okay.
4 times psychic, if that helps.
Yeah. So then you're gonna be
Yeah. Weird.
1 second cooldown, no cast time, 1 second recast
I mean, I kind of
time.
get.
There.
I kind of get Pokemon at a competitive level, but I never really got into competitive. I just used it to be really good at PvE. Although I do want to do some fights in online eventually.
Now here's the question. Hero.gd, yeah.
Do you want to hear anything about the remakes? Just because competitive does kind of make one thing an issue.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna play online competitively. I just want to play against friends.
This is for the PvE, I mean.
Oh, sure.
The Elite Four and Champion have EVs and IVs on your first run.
Ugh.
Why? Now here's the question.
That's
Why
actually
don't...
kind of funny though.
And they all have items instead of just the ace.
Now,
That's
why
actually kind of funny
don't
though.
you think that actions exist? Your extends hero. Yeah. So
Oh, I have the dowsing machine. Okay.
Yeah, Lucas gives that to you when you get the Versus Seeker.
Yeah, yeah.
all right, now then I can. Then.
Aw.
And the happiness checker.
And this is the dowsing machine,
Yep.
Move.
and that's a counter.
Self delta.
Yeah, so if you're like shiny hunting.
Oh, wait, what else
Okay.
did I put in movement handler? Input, yeah.
I return
Welcome back,
from the land of tile and
Porcelain.
To
lack of
ash and
fucking
dust.
soap.
I wipe my brow.
God.
Thank you. So how?
I'll be here all week. I'm trapped.
So
Send
how
help.
do I? Okay, that's how. Got it.
Alright, so now you're
Oh, you
Good,
don't have
yeah?
strength yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to know where to get that?
I'm not too worried about it.
You should. You require it.
I'm aware I require it. I'm just not worried about it right now.
now. Why don't you know what actions is?
Honestly, what I should still do is I should go and just
Um,
fucking. I could do that while I'm waiting for Q right now. Actually, fuck it.
You
I
can-
am curious about when I get my Riolu, but I think that's a bit later.
That's Iron Island. That's at
Ah.
Canale. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot to do that kind of early on, like when I got to Canale.
Okay. Well, here's an important question for me. Where do I get a Ralts?
1, 2,
Underground.
Yeah.
Underground? Okay.
Underground. Get
um,
lucky. Get some psychic statues. Just put as many. as you
Yeah,
want,
okay.
and-
Oh.
You know what? I
Nice.
can.
Alternatively, I could breed you one right now. I think I actually have an egg left over from when I was doing it last time.
I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna give it a go in the
So
underground
I
first. I
can,
think I have some psychic statues.
Actually,
Just
no.
note that now that you have beat a new gym, they'll be about level 30. So,
That's fine. I'm at level 30.
well, yeah. I just know that. Just keep in mind that they come up to whatever the last gym leader you beat was,
Alright, so
which
now.
is really convenient, actually. Oh wow, look at that! A gorgeous bug box right off the bat.
Cool.
You can check mainly
Oh,
the Fountain Spring Caves and the Dazzling Caves is where Worlds usually is a rare spawn.
In it.
Okay.
God, you're so fast with that.
I went to college and university. I know how to use Google.
That's got a point.
Like,
So what
don't
sort
get
of
me
No,
wrong.
no, I meant Nikki's fucking hammers.
Oh,
Sledgehammer at the fucking speed of. Oh my god, I forgot. I forgot that I set Giratina to be my follow Pokemon, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, oh right.
Time.
Oh right, I forgot. I have a god as a friend.
Recast.
I have Pokemon Satan as a friend.
I only...
Satan, that's cute. You think that Giratina controls
Okay.
hell? No. Giratina controls the astral dimension.
I've only really
Oh,
kept
yeah.
Crobat following me because it's the only thing that can keep up.
Oh yeah. Actually,
Alright,
I think
so
at the
there.
moment Garchomp is the only thing that can keep up with me, and that's only if I like run back to it and it will keep up. But like, I'm still so mad Garchomp can't learn fly. Canonically, it can fly like a fucking F-22 Raptor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let.
Okay.
Hashtag let Garchomp fly.
Yeah.
Ah.
Not that you'd fucking use it in game anymore. HM slaves are pointless now, but
Yeah.
Dash action. Wait, yeah, because I got rid of the test time. So
they should have committed to making Gyarados
Self
a dragon type, honestly.
movement equals.
I'd honestly prefer it as a dark type.
Well, no, originally back in Gen 1, they were going to make Gyarados a dragon type, but they didn't do it for balance reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Which is also why Gyarados being water flying is weird and it does not learn fly, was because originally it wasn't supposed to learn fly. It's also the reason why it is like built for physical attack, because if I recall correctly, Dragon was physical originally.
Hero cooldown
Yeah.
time recast.
Well,
time.
there wasn't.
No, was it?
No,
I think
Dragon
it
was special.
Hero cooldown
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I
recast
don't
time
think.
test code.
I think what you're thinking is
Wait, I know.
physical and special wasn't a thing in Gen 1. They
No,
split it
no,
in Gen 2.
It was. It was
Was
just
it?
that certain types were special, certain were physical.
Dash.
Huh.
movement.
Grass, fire, electric, dragon. They were all like special type moves. They
Yep.
were all special.
Yeah, that
And eventually,
Yep.
that
the
was then switched in Gen 4.
Mm.
Yep. That is like that is called the official physical special split, and is the best thing that's ever happened to Pokemon.
I see. There's only one reason why I dislike it, and that was Gardevoir knowing Thunder Punch is no longer
Yeah.
valid.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Alakazam, learning pretty much all of the punches.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Let my wife deck a motherfucker with the power of Zeus, for fuck's sake.
You've seen people front. You've seen people fronting on them. You think they're gonna care?
Mhm.
No, they're gonna want to defend themselves.
There's actually a really cute
Action
comic
dot.
about that. Like this is also actually, I think it was the same one where I got where like for the longest time the name Sana for a Gardevoir was kind of stuck.
Mm.
Cooldown.
It was a comic about a Gardevoir who was like, she a lot like me has that complex of, I think I'm getting up there a little bit in age, and she finds like she goes to a what Pokemon was it? I think it was a Cacturn, and it was like a level draining candy or a level draining method where like she would like get younger purely because of like age is level. It was all that
Yeah.
shit. But it was great because she knew Thunder Punch as a self-defense mechanism. She
Right,
got
so-
creeped on and she just fucking punched the motherfucker right
Yep.
in the jaw.
That's, you know what? And that's my queen right there.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, it's the best. Oh, that's a fossil up there. Get that.
I have like 6 of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Really
like I
gross.
don't like how fucking like I actually
Extra
only recently
input.
found a fucking amber, an old amber. I'm like, oh, yeah,
I have
arrow
so many what are probably Cranidos. I don't need more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Cranidos. It's
Ooh.
always
Heck.
Cranidos.
Miss Mage's Stone. Nice.
Hey,
Miss Mage's
How do you
Fashion.
pronounce that?
Yeah.
Miss Magus, yeah.
I always said Miss Magius.
Well, it's because she's dressed like a mage or a witch.
It's like mischievous and mischievous. It's like
Yeah.
there's no I in there, but it's
Mhm.
like
Yeah. Well, it is technically pronounced mischievous.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
yeah,
technically
well, yeah.
mischievous, yeah.
Action.
It's like aluminium. It's like it's
Mhm.
actually spelt aluminium.
So,
And
Dazzling
that was-
Cave is what I need.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just keep running in and out, and you'll eventually
can
find
take
one.
it
It's like a
into
20% encounter there.
I haven't placed down the statues for seconds.
That won't matter. It's
Okay, fair
just
enough.
normally 20%.
Well, I do want a Ghastly, so this works.
You can
Yes,
keep stabbing
one.
punches if you want, if you can
Action.
find those. Ghastly still learns all the
Skill
punches
one.
too.
Oh, huh. I think
Action type.
normal is
two.
immune.
Action.
Yep, it can hit with flying.
Did I tell
Two.
you how I completely
Action
nullified the
type
hell out
of
of
skill.
Giratina?
Action.
I
Skills,
posted it to Twitter.
Rough strike.
But what I did was, I got to Giratina, and I was like, oh wait, most of my team may not, be the best for this. Like, do I have anything that's normal and or fairy? And I'm like, yeah, I do. I have an Azurill at level 22. I shit you not. Giratina exhausted all of its fucking moveset. Pain Split couldn't do anything because Azurill had too little health to make it worth it. I managed to paralyze Giratina. Dragon Claw and Shadow Force were nullified and wasted.
If
So the only move it had left, fuck, what was the last move that it had?
pass greater O.
I can actually look. Hang
Ooh,
on. I haven't changed.
Cost,
Aurasphere.
cost can also be a single cost or continuous if it's a toggle. Yeah, that's like one of the things like I'm Yeah, like that's gonna go in like the can cast, I believe. Yeah, I'm off to bed now, Nina. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Good one,
Yeah,
Kenny.
I'm gonna have to BRB in just a second. Just again, let me. So and.
But yeah, like its final move was Aurasphere, and Mitsuru tanked the hell out of those like no one's business. She was backhanding that shit like she was Frieza.
Needs to
That
reach
was-
Gardevoir, right?
Yes, yeah, I default to she, but it's a femboy Gardevoir. I fucking love Mitsuru.
There are so many Ghastly. This is actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah, I dig it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be right back again. So give me a
Right,
second.
uh-huh.
See you in a second.
But yeah, like that entire fight was goddamn hilarious. It was so funny. Azur, I was like, oh yeah, I can use my boxes remotely now. And like I pull Azurill out, and I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna fight this fucking level 70 Death God, like of the Void, with a level 22 infant bouncing water mouse.
Yep.
And it fucking worked. It was so funny. I should have recorded that fight, but I was too caught up in the high of the moment to do anything. I'm like, ah, shit. But I have it on record at least.
Yeah.
I do kind of wonder if we'll ever get a like stronger Pokemon that's normal fairy, because I think or actually no, we've got Clefable that's normal fairy, or
No, it's
Wigglytuff.
fairy. It's raw fairy.
It's raw fairy.
They removed the normal typing.
Yeah, I thought there was one they kept the normal on, and they just tacked fairy
I
on.
want to say that was Wigglytuff, but I don't think they gave it fairy type. Let me go, because I keep thinking that they did, but I'm pretty sure they didn't. Let me look.
Mhm.
I have the page up.
We here at
fairy.
Resoul Broadcast make sure that we research
does.
everything.
Wigglytuff is normal fairy type.
Okay,
There's a Houndoom.
I don't think Wigglytuff counts as what I mean is strong though.
It's definitely a lot tankier.
What are you talking about? The trans icon?
Good point.
Fucking Guildmaster Wigglytuff.
Yeah, the Guildmaster trans icon. Hell yeah.
Yum-ta, motherfucker!
I want an apple, otherwise I have your soul.
Fucking
Oh.
has a tantrum that fucking ignites a goddamn
Huh.
tremor.
Right.
Oh yeah,
I
Smoochum's
fucking
there
love
too.
this very much.
Smoochum.
So much.
I
Smoochum.
honestly, I like Smoochum. Smoochum's a nice Pokemon.
It's a small child that would tuck into
Yeah.
bed.
It's oblivious. Yeah, it doesn't know its future.
Your future is forever trapped inside of a fucking box in a digital universe.
Oh no.
Congratulations, you're
I'm
a
so
Digimon
sorry.
now.
Your future is becoming a Digimon.
Your future. your future is becoming a discussion about blackface. I'm so sorry.
I still
Oh.
really think that's fucking stupid.
It was really weird.
No, it's like, I fucking hate that discussion. Let Jinx be Jinx, for fuck's sake. As a black person, fucking I don't care. I get why it's offensive, it was offensive back in the day, but it's like, for a fucking pair of pixels, let it fucking, it's fine. It's cute,
Yeah.
anyway, like, it's not even that bad.
Nobody even batted an eye when it came to the Dragon Ball character that had the same thing. People were just like, it's okay now. Whatever.
That was Mr. Popo, right?
Yeah, I think it was Popo.
Yeah. And that fucking Cell's...
And Popo was a badass, so...
Yeah, and Cell's second form also had the big black guy lips. I'm like, no one batted an eyelash at that.
No, it wasn't even
I'm
that.
back.
It was just... Whatever.
Welcome back.
Don't you love don't you love
so many
mixing fucking yeah, don't you love mixing fucking like
That's a mood for a
Yeah, like-
lesbian. Don't you just...
I love mixing like spironolactone and Adderall and dealing with the fucking side effects.
Yeah, that's a mood. Speaking of, I need to take my medication.
Remember to take your meds, kids.
You have tits now, but you're
Ow,
so
fuck.
tired you can't sit still.
Ah,
God damn. My finger is still sore. I took my blood sugar today because I've been nauseous the past couple of weeks anytime I wake up, and that usually attributes to low blood sugar, and
yeah.
my family has a history of diabetes, so I had to keep on that.
Diabetes?
So I have to keep up on that.
I fucking remember that episode of Pokemon where Ghastly was the single strongest entity in the entire fucking franchise?
Yeah.
When
And don't you
Thanks,
remember when Sabrina could just turn people into dolls?
Yeah! That's why I love her so much!
Sabrina's awesome.
The
in the
power
anime.
of suggestion, it becomes reality. I'm like, that's pretty fucking awesome, and that's terrifying besides.
Yeah, no, they nailed it. They made the ghost gym leader actually spooky.
Yeah.
Magic. Now, she was psychic gym leader. She
Was she?
required
Oh,
ghosts.
that's right.
yeah,
Yeah,
Sabrina was
that's
like,
right.
Ghosts back in the day, ghosts were the only thing that were even able to come close to it, even though fucking the only ghost type was also poison type.
Yeah.
Yep.
and the only actual ghost
Um,
type attack was Lick, so it was basically useless anyways.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's right. Shadow Ball didn't
Also-
exist back then.
Yeah, Gen 1 also, Psychic was immune to Ghost, so
we
it
can
also
just
didn't
say
make
it.
sense.
Fuck Gen 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In Gen 1, Psychic was immune to Ghost?
yeah, it was a bug in Gen 1. They didn't fix it until
Yeah.
Gold, Silver, Crystal.
Does that still exist in the quote-unquote 3DS ports?
No. Well,
No.
okay.
Oh, they
In
fixed
the,
that.
so it only exists in Pokemon Red and Green in Japan because those are the true first versions. The versions we got were Red and Blue
Okay.
because Blue is the next version that they released.
That's why I don't
that
remember
fixed all the
it, 'cause
bugs,
yeah,
and then
it was the
Yellow
JP
came out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
The
it's
JP
still,
version had that. Alright.
I think it's still broken in Yellow too. They just
Let me,
removed the text in the gym saying that Ghost was super effective.
Yeah.
KV
Yeah. No, they. But the problem is that if you played Yellow because you know Pikachu is the mascot and you loved the cartoon and whatnot, of course you were gonna get a ghost type. The anime said it was that. So
Oops.
Um.
And then you whip out your fucking steak and a hammer, and then Ghastly just fucking
If-
does the eyebrow.
Spookalama,
the
Spookalama,
rock
yep.
Eyebrow.
Yeah. Turning off the lights is really fun.
I
don't
love having
yeah.
I love having conversations about early Gen 1 because
Yeah.
it's hilarious. If a Pokemon had a status effect and you used Wrap, the counter for the status effect would not count down as long as Wrap was still going. So the
Yep.
Pokemon could not do anything.
G-
Ooh.
Yeah.
So they could be
Script,
permanently asleep.
iterate,
Also, I think Frozen
dictionary.
just didn't have a counter. It just always
Ooh.
it was just always broken. Frozen was permanent.
Or
Yep.
Ooh,
Okay,
that's
and
exploitable.
open
I love that.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why things didn't really have a guaranteed chance to freeze.
Yeah. it was always gonna. It was like
Okay.
it was
Heal
either
yourself.
it had like maybe a 50-50 shot instead of like 25% or something.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
if you didn't get frozen, it was fine. But if you did get frozen, you were
equals
permanently frozen
action in-
until you could clear the stats effect at a Pokemon
Yeah.
Center or use. I don't even think they had
action equals.
I don't even think they had Ice Heal back then.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Action.
think so.
Try cast.
Yeah,
V.
one of my other girlfriends and I, Bina and I were talking about that. We're like, she never played a Pokemon game until Oros because her parents never bought her any of that stuff when she was younger. And I asked her earlier, would you like have interest in playing the other ones? And I think she showed interest, but generally speaking, it's like you can skip Gen 1. You don't need to play the
Yeah,
originals,
like-
honestly.
like,
they're
hell,
not, they're
here's
not
my-
bad, but like it's not worth it.
Yeah. Here's my
Oh, I
take.
see what you're doing
You want to
Yeah.
know my take on this?
this.
Let's go. Pikachu and Eevee are better to play than Gen 1.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Fire Red and Leaf Green are better to play than Gen 1.
I would rather play Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee than Fire Red and Leaf Green, and only because the co-op exists.
Yeah. Right. So now
I want
think-
a co-op Pokemon game so badly that
Yeah.
isn't just here's raid battles. Like, yay! But what about?
I think I just value the single player old school shit too much. Like I actually really miss Fire Red and Leaf Green. They were fucking fun. That's just because I love Gen 3.
They still exist. You can still play them. That's the
I
beauty
know.
of it.
Mhm.
The funny thing to me though is that I actually did buy the ports. I did buy the Pokemon Yellow port
Mhm.
on 3DS because I knew they had the Pokemon Bank thing, the Pokemon Bank service that they were gonna do, and I was just like, okay, I have a plan. It's not a great plan, but I'm gonna do it. And I played Pokemon Yellow for 10 hours.
OMG, yeah.
Specifically
It's like-
specifically avoiding
Mhm.
certain trainers, and then I did the
Yeah.
missing note glitch to
Mhm.
force a Mew encounter because there was no way to get Mew
Yeah.
except through that glitch.
Yeah. What if I call them a cute, chubby, soft robot all of the dark?
She is adorable and cute.
Also in the light.
Yeah, also, yeah,
Okay,
in the light
so-
or in the dark. It's even better because no matter what, you can always see how pretty she is.
So.
Well, we had Screams
Allow
and
a couple,
Binary
yeah.
earlier. Now we have Screams and Gay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So yeah. I
Windows
don't need
XP shut down
that
in game.
anymore. Don't need that anymore.
That's one of my favorite videos. Unironically, is the guy who is like freaking out because he doesn't like roller coasters or anything, and he just keeps passing out and regaining consciousness and passing out again. But every single time he passes out, is the Windows XP shutdown.
Name.
Every time he wakes up, it's the Windows XP startup sound.
Oh, I need to see that. That sounds amazing.
Hold up, I'm gonna find it.
I love the sound effects for stage. They're really good. That like bit noise.
Yeah. Right. So now I
Is this it? Yes.
I have someone in my party named.
Yep, I think I found it.
Fun book signals
Bone Dragon.
pass.
Yep. Hold
Yeah,
on, I'm posting it in voice text. There you go. There you go. Enjoy that.
Oh no.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I can't look at that right now just because I'm still working on this. Damn.
That's fine. It's mostly for Niall.
Main.
Oh, the volume is fucking not working for me. Hang on.
Book signals main.
He actually passed out.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, those coasters are usually for that.
Self
Or those rides are only for that.
Yeah.
It's like the sheer force keeps waking him
Main.
back up, and then like he wakes up and passes right out again because he's so scared.
Hero
That is
dash.
the best kind of cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, this poor guy.
It's called a fight or flight response.
He is fighting and he is flighting. He is doing everything at once. He may as well be a flying type.
Right, so
He's Halucha! I get it now!
right, so
That's true. Halucha's a good Pokemon from Gen 7. Gen 7?
6.
Fuck.
how did you, how
Close
did you
though.
lose access to action type? What the?
I
was-
haven't
I'll
thought about
forget-
Gen 6
yeah,
in a
so-
while.
It was one of the best
4K
Pokemon for Gen 7, though.
Oh yeah. No, Halucha was busted.
Self-actions.
Flying press. Both a fighting and a flying move.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like extremely effective against like
Dot
a
keys.
third of the typings in the game?
It was good coverage all around, yeah.
Yeah.
And
It-
for the Alola game specifically, that's why it was an early
A.
trade Pokemon. It was
Yeah.
just good for pretty much everything.
Yeah.
V dot hook signals main. Then this should also funk hook
There was also Let's
signals
Go
main.
Pikachu where Machamp could bridle carry you, right?
Yeah.
You rode on its shoulders, I think.
Machamp carries you, I recall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Champ
awesome.
piggybacks
Connect,
you. Machoke might bridle
row,
carry you.
main.
Honestly.
I can
Bro.
live my fucking dream of having a Machamp boyfriend like that one character in fucking Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Honestly, I
so-
just want honestly I really wouldn't mind having a Pokemon that has like a similar like carry animation to that one mount in FF14 that's just the death the death claw where it just picks you up by
Oh, yeah.
your collar.
I was thinking of the gorilla that just carries you like a football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be like
Yeah.
any of the birds? Like Staraptor would do that to you?
Yeah, with the talons that'd honestly be good.
Fucking Braviary would do it too.
Brave, yeah. Aerodactyl would as well.
Or no, this should be
You know what? He
L
does.
if
He did that in the
current
anime.
Yeah.
pass.
Yeah.
That was legitimately one of my favorite Pokemon episodes. Period. Because like, well, yeah, Charizard's badass. He saved Ash even when he was sleeping.
Charizard in general was awesome. I always really liked how they managed to make canon just a Pokemon who's super lazy and doesn't obey the trainer because they don't have enough badges.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that. I loved how fucking
Yeah.
like Charmander was so cute,
Current
and then it went through its
pass
fucking
equals
teenage
one.
rebellion phase
Uh,
where
I
it
Yeah.
was
also-
bratty little shit.
I also appreciate Charizard straight up seismic tossing a gym leader's Pokemon into a volcano. I was just like, oh my god.
Yeah, right.
God, yeah.
That's just raw. I loved it.
One of
Alright,
the few
so-
things about anything Ash did that I fucking love because I don't care about Ash as a character.
Yeah. He is a
I'm
pretty.
really glad that we're beyond that generation
Alright, so
and we have like
now
a new
I need to.
MC.
Yeah. I mean, Ash is still here, just he's got Go
Yeah.
as a boyfriend.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, what changed recently? I
In
haven't watched
Gen
Um,
8, in Gen 8, there's a new main character, but Ash is sort of like a pseudo mentor.
No, they're both like equally main characters. I've watched a good amount of it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
It-
Oh, was it the character that like no one could figure out what their gender was?
No, it always said Bishonen, just people translated it wrong.
Yeah.
Then again, they had like a slightly tanned skin. They had short hair.
Yeah.
What the hell was their name? I can't remember what the hell
Go.
their name was.
Yeah, it was just Go, wasn't it?
Oh,
I
yeah,
believe
that
Yeah.
one.
Hook
Yeah.
signals.
Which, for the
Self.
record, not a bad name.
Yeah.
I like it.
What statues do you have up, by the way, Nikki?
I
Right,
think I only have a fighting type badge. Or a fighting type statue. He told me it was fine.
Let's see if they work.
So
Let's see
I
if this
listened.
works.
But also, I'm extremely
No.
unlucky when it comes to, like, again, I played Pokemon for 20 years, never seen a shiny. Everyone else getting shinies out the waz, alright?
There were only
maybe
really two
try.
that were significant. That's not including the Red Gyarados, because you cannot count the Red Gyarados in Gen 2.
Yeah, I never did. Never
Yeah.
did.
The red Gyarados is just for the point, like, hey, shiny Pokemon exists.
Yeah.
I do like the story behind it.
I
though.
do
think it has
appreciate
reason
that.
to exist.
I do appreciate that every so often there's a Twitter post where somebody's just like, is this a glitch?
Right,
My Pokemon's
let's try
weirdly
again.
colored. Yeah, kill it. It's a glitch. Don't worry about it.
Oh no! Oh no! Something is wrong.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's
Uh-oh,
crashing.
something's wacky with the server.
Oh no.
Oh, please, yeah, like, no, like, this is crashing on launch now, and I don't know why.
You know what? I'm just gonna buy a new. Can I buy a digger drill? Yeah.
What if I just do that instead?
I'm just gonna get a digger drill and put it next to the. Put my secret base next to the shimmering cave.
Lucky for you, Nikki, that is
No.
the only thing you can do. For
Now,
digger
I
drills.
just need to do...
Huh?
You can only get digger drills if they had them in inventory that day, and you can
Yeah.
only get them with a certain type of prism, depending on what it is.
Well, that's fine because I only ever needed one.
Oh. Alright, let me quickly... Alright, yeah, that's time up for, like, turn out the lights. Let me...
Luck be damned. I'm just trying to get Ralts over here.
Yeah. Oh! Did not adjust the threshold properly.
I have the
Uh-oh.
egg. If
There.
you ever get sick of it, you just go ahead and ask.
Mhm.
I'll
Okay.
give you the egg.
You've been my girlfriend how long? You know how stubborn I am?
Oh, I know.
Bar,
I'm just saying.
Down,
Also, if y'all need a
float.
ditto, I got you.
Yeah.
I can find dittos.
A shiny ditto, a shiny hack ditto with
Bar.
Destiny Bond. Can someone hit me up?
Pass,
Destiny
time,
Bond.
float,
Yeah.
bar. Out,
There we go.
in.
I probably know where to get it, but I gotta find out where to get
Bar. Garage.
Destiny Not, I think it was.
Oh yeah, it was Destiny, not Destiny
Projectile.
Launch.
Because that has
so.
the way you can. I think it was like it kept the or the nature of the ditto itself.
I have like
Try
one
again.
psychic statue,
No.
and I think it prioritizes fighting because of the type order.
Yeah, I think it will prioritize depending on whatever the top one is.
Ugh. All right. Well.
I also don't know if they stack.
Ah.
I don't think they
Archive
do,
map.
and you can only have one type active at a time. So
Action.
Yeah. That's okay. I'll figure it out.
Alright.
This
Again.
wall right here is gonna have a shiny box, or
No.
gonna have a psychic box. Bet.
It's weird. Because you got the
Why?
Togepi and the Smoochum there, right?
Yeah.
Ralt has a higher encounter rate
Why?
than those two.
Yeah. No, that's
Oh,
that
undertried.
that tracks. That tracks with
Yeah.
my luck.
yeah, okay. So legitimately, that same thing here is that like I found Smoochum and I found Togepi more often than routes, and
that was just a
earlier
fairy
in the
box.
run, like the very first episode I did, one of my consistent fans comes in and says, "Oh, you found a Shinx. That's one of the hardest ones to find." I shit you not. In that area, I found like 5 back to back,
Yeah.
and we kept
No.
teasing her the entire stream about it. It was funny.
God.
No.
Yeah. No, my luck tracks
Yeah,
with
what's
you
with
found
the
the
gray box?
rarest
Yeah.
thing, but you can't
Oh,
find this
yeah.
90% drop.
Alicia, if you ever see, if you ever see the gray box, that means the game crashed, and because I fucked up. So, let's see if it works this time. Yay! You're not, recharging. Oh, right, yeah, because I forgot to actually make,
Just caught Dialga with the dust ball? Hell yeah, Panda.
action.
Always
dot-
nice when you grab Dialga with the dust ball and
Delta.
Palkia with the net ball.
Get Uncle Time.
No, you need to catch Dialga with a fucking
Ah.
tiny ball.
Honestly, Dialga was always my favorite out of the bunch, because Giratina is nice and all, but Dialga, I mean, come on, you can't beat how cool of a concept Primal Dialga is.
Mm-hmm.
Primal Dialga is such a raw concept.
Yeah, and then they took it and made it a mechanic in fucking Oros.
Yeah.
Oh, I put that on.
That one still kind of weirds me out, though. It's like, the reason why Dialga went that way is because he literally lost his fucking mind and went feral.
Yeah, well, he went feral because the one thing he was supposed to do, which is manage time, is basically faltering, and his entire existence is falling apart.
Hey, that's a mood. That's fucking...
Of course he would
hey.
go. Of course he would go primal. Are you kidding me?
Hey,
What's the point of being a time deity if you can't control time anymore?
Okay, so
Yeah,
I
Oh, hey,
fucked
look,
up.
another fossil. Yay!
You could start a museum.
So
Yeah, I could. Man, fuck it. Fuck the real museum. I'll make my own.
An all Kratos Jurassic Park.
stop movement dot velocity.
At least it'd be pretty easy to run away, considering how slow that thing is.
Yeah.
Which is really funny because like when
Velocity
you see Rampardos in the overworld, that shit runs at you like a T-Rex in Jurassic
Yeah.
Park. I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna lie. It's really
Honestly, one of my favorite Jurassic Park manipulations
And what about
is
if
the
I did
one where they
dash?
replaced the T-Rex with Siren Head,
funny.
and it
God.
actually like looked really it was really well done too.
Hey, I mean, it works.
Yeah. Another fighting type box. Yay! You know how much I love them fighting types.
Yeah.
Want to punch, yes?
This is not your
Classic
grave, but you are welcome in
boss.
it.
But
Oh, we
Aw.
just barely fucking made that ancient flare. Oh, for fuck's sake, guys, come on.
yeah, so this should be dash action.
Ba, 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 da. Oh, I have another Metacham statue. Yay! Woo! More fighting rate up, but no psychic up. We here with the struggle.
I don't see the psychic type boxes as often, to be honest.
I've never seen a psychic type box. Again, my luck is very backwards.
I have enough psychic boxes to unironically have, Oh, we didn't make that one! What the fuck happened, people? God damn it.
Oh, another skull fossil.
Yay! My Cranidos army grows.
Okay, I have
love lightning in Labyrinth of the Ages.
screwed up.
You get a Cranidos, and I'm gonna make an entire
Oh no!
Cranidos.
Ah, fuck. I've severely screwed up, I think.
Uh-oh.
Yeah?
Yeah, let me just...
Alright, now that I've gone and done my own thing, I wonder if there's anything different here in the Ghastly Cave.
I'm gonna quickly just, like, undo a lot of this.
I just had the stupidest mental image pop in my head. I love my intrusive thoughts. Just fucking Lemma walks into a room where we're all sitting playing games and it's glitching out like hard, like missing no level of glitch, and Lemma just goes, "Uh-oh, bot buddies."
Oh no.
It's like the "uh-oh sisters" meme.
Okay, so now I can
Why?
paste that
I want-
back and...
Honestly, it's the glitch ghost.
I am
Right, so
the
now I
glitch
can-
ghost!
Can we get an art piece of
Only
all
if-
four of us running away from like that one ghost from Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase?
Else.
That's awesome. That's a great movie. I love the Scooby-Doo animated movies.
Yeah.
So goddamn
If you want
much.
me
They are
to
all
be
so
completely honest, Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase, probably a pseudo reason why I even came up with Haven in the first place. Because I loved the Cyber Chase. I even
Okay,
had the
that's fair.
GBA game that sucked.
God.
I still think my favorite one is the Zombie
Right, yeah,
Island.
now
It's
I
like
can-
that one was just, it's so impactful.
Right, now
yeah,
that I
it,
have
it,
that,
not
I
only
can just,
not
like,
only is it real,
delete this all.
not only
Yeah,
is
I
it one of the
remember, like,
examples of real monsters in the Scooby-Doo franchise, but also the Hex Sisters,
Yeah, the Hex Girls.
the
Yeah.
Hex Girls, yeah.
Fucking awakening
Earth,
for everything.
wind,
lesbian fiction.
fire, and air. We may look bad, but we don't care.
Yeah, the true lesbian anthem.
Yeah.
Right,
I woke
so...
up looking like shit, but you think I care? Nah.
Oh, hey, look,
Okay,
a Dust
so-
Skull.
Oh,
cool.
What am I-
I actually like Duskull.
I can't believe I'm watching Nikita fucking turn into a hex maniac live on stream.
Alright, so now I need to
Honestly-
figure out what else I'm doing wrong, so...
Honestly, in an alternate universe, I would have been a Hex Maniac VTuber.
Oh, it's because that should be current recast, right?
I still
Yes.
really want to cosplay a hex maniac IRL, but like I can't find that fucking dress anywhere. It does
Yeah.
not exist.
Yeah.
You'd have to custom make it, I think.
Yeah, and I don't have the ability to custom make stuff. It's like,
Ah.
I mean, my mom kind of taught me how to use a sewing machine, but I didn't take home ec, so.
Hot Topic was affected by burn. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. Maybe you should stop. Maybe you should stop extinguishing your cigarettes on your elbow.
What the
Did
fuck?
I?
That's.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh, did I
Fuck.
Mm,
catch it? Or oh no, it's because evolves are happening.
Oh, hey! Yeah!
Yeah, low honey,
Guess who
let's go.
just, kinda just fucked up everything?
yeah, it's not really launching for you anymore.
No, I, accidentally just overrode all the code a lot of the code I did to
Oh no.
Oh.
Ew.
God, the
I
hit
can-
to waste ratio on that rabbit is ridiculous.
I can theoretically, this is why yeah. I can fix it, luckily. I just need to, like, get, yeah, I do, like, I know how to fix it, I just need to, like, do it again, so,
Guzma.
so, our movement,
Let me think about a good.
class,
Let me think about a good
movement
name.
handler, or no, const movement
Slipknot.
handler,
I hate that. I hate that. I hate
Reload.
you.
res,
I hate you, but I love you.
I love you
movement handler, D,
Because that's not a bad reference. I'm trying to think of like.
then,
Taylor.
alright, I've got,
mhm.
alright, so now I need to just, I do have this almost fixed, luckily.
Yay.
Const action inputs equals action type type dot attack action attack action type dot tech action tech
Probably already called something Phasma, but we'll find out.
action type dot hyper action
I would laugh if it's the
hyper,
Ghastly.
Yeah.
action type
I didn't call it Ghastly. I called it. I think I called it Whisper.
Ghastly and Duskull doing the fucking Spider-Man
type dot
20 meme.
skill
Yeah.
1
They don't even have hands. It's just them next to an ambulance.
Action
Duskull has
type dot
hands.
skill
That's true.
2
But they're always behind his back, isn't it?
action
Yeah, that's because he's being a snob.
That's
skill
valid.
2 action
Oh,
type
yeah,
dot
see?
skill
I called my
action
Hulk
skill 3 action type dot skill
Rattle
4
boys.
action
Rattle,
Skill
rattle
4.
me bones.
Rattle me bones.
then I can do
The wheel.
move self move mint
That's should have named
equals
Duskull.
movement
Elegant.
handler new.
And let me guess,
Right,
these
now-
are all rarer than Ross.
Child.
The Duskull was the same, actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's
now
with
I
that
do
sassy lost child?
What about
self
what about
movement
Elekid?
I mean,
move, which
it
is
does have to win to be able to
self.
charge, so.
That's true.
um
Fucking
I'm gonna flail my arms, and if you get hit, it's your fault.
yeah, I mean,
so
yeah, basically that's like his entire fucking character, isn't it?
there and then delta
Hot Topic heal its
or
burn
K
with
in
sheer determination, so you didn't need to.
inputs dot keys.
I love the the friendship
I can't
system in this
believe
game.
Yeah.
ENVTuber has been shamed and also sponsored by Hot Topic.
in self actions.
You get paralyzed by its static. It then tries to use Thunderwave. I'm
Var
paralyzed already,
action
motherfucker. That's my secret,
equals-
Cap.
Yeah.
That's my secret. You don't have to do that. I did it myself.
A action dot check
Yeah.
in
Babies don't have the best capture rate.
Oh,
try
shit.
cast
You get a bit of a crib. It might
The-
cry.
action
No.
dot check delta. No, under.
Don't make me sad.
Alright, I think I've got this all fixed up.
Yay. Good to hear.
No!
Oh.
No.
Oh yeah, did I accidentally
It avoided the move via your shout. God, it has all the punches.
export
It has
var
Thunder Punch
max
and Ice Punch.
health equals
Yeah.
Oh, that's
100.
actually really good then. You want this Elekid. You can use
Yeah.
it for good stuff then.
Yeah.
I forgot to
That's
put
the plan.
hook signals back. Okay, yeah.
Gardevoir can still learn punches, right?
Yes, I
Okay.
think, but it's not
Dunk.
worth it.
Hook signals.
It's good on
main.
Electabuzz line though.
4K in.
I'm gonna do it
Self
anyways, just because I think it'd be
actions,
funny to be
these.
like, yeah, I have all these special psychic moves. Psych
And
punch.
var action
It's good on
equals
Infinite
self
because there's an
action.
item you can get post game that can change its ability to its hidden ability.
Action
Iron
dot
Fist,
Hook
which increases punch move
Um,
damage by I think,
signals
20%.
main.
Elekid refuses.
Alright.
Around there.
Let's see.
Wow. Hot
This
Topic.
Elekid
Hot Topic
monster,
loves
Hot
me.
Dead.
All right, yay!
Yeah.
I have.
Oh my god. Oh,
Hey y'all,
man.
good news.
You okay there,
I
Lana?
fixed it.
Yay!
Oh yay.
Oh my god, this Elekid.
Fucking this Elekid is so pissed off that you have a bird named Hot Topic.
Yeah, that all its energy to break through its
Dang.
I love Hot Topic. Hot Topic is such a good Pokemon.
If Hot Topic don't sponsor you after this shit, I'm gonna fucking go right to their. I'm gonna go full Karen on them. Why aren't you sponsoring my girlfriend yet, you fucks?
Hot Topic, hit me up. I'll wear a Nirvana shirt. Why not?
Ah,
I mean,
Okay,
they're like they're weird pants. They're good for
Good
tech-
job.
tech
Good
nerds,
job,
like-
Hot Topic.
why
you did great.
All right,
You
so it
did
just
great,
crashed.
sweetie.
So it just crashed when I tried to throw. Okay, so proj instant. So why is
It's
proj
time.
nil? That's
It's time.
Alright, question
Hot
of the
Topic
hour.
is finally reaching its final form. It's now truly Hot Topic.
All right, question of the hour. Why the fuck?
Hello, I am.
That cry is so good. I
Hey,
forgot
look.
how good Star
Hot
Wars
Topic
is.
wants to learn how to punch a bitch.
Oh, it's because it has to be. Oh, packed scene. Okay, that's the name for it.
Let's.
I say either get rid of Double Team or Wing Attack. Aerial Ace and Wing Attack have the same attack power, but Aerial Ace can't miss.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I was
that's
thinking about it.
that'd be why, yeah. So
But,
now I can.
Do-do-do-do.
Fuck yeah!
Where's Ghost
Would you like to
Rider?
give Elekid a nickname? How about
Spencer.
I was gonna call him Pledgealist, like a-
pugilist.
like a power plug mixed with pugilist.
Yep. What's with
That
the gray
works.
box? All right. Oh no, that's old. Alicia, if you're still around, I just got this working. Theoretically.
No wait, no. What was the other store that was like that's actually owned by? It was Claire's, right?
I-
Claire's is owned by Hot Topic as well.
don't
I'm
know.
not sure if Claire's is. I know that Hot Topic owns Box Lunch.
Oh, I think that's maybe what I'm thinking. There was like a pastel version of Hot Topic. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's,
Box
that's
Lunch
really
is.
funny.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, there's
Possibly,
apparently
yeah.
one in a mall near me.
Yeah.
Yeah, people go to a mall.
Well, the mall that I'm talking is it's like the really big one that has its own movie theater
Mhm.
and a Lego factory. So there is a reason to go to that one.
Ooh.
Nah. Honestly, real talk. I think the best thing to come out of this pandemic are all of the abandoned mall videos that came out.
Yeah.
Because honestly, that really helped with editing Haven. is having a lot of source
Okay,
material.
so
I want to go to an abandoned mall. That sounds like a fun day.
yeah, now
it's typically guarded by security, surprisingly. There's
Well,
nothing
yeah.
to guard, but you know.
Well, yeah, but it's like if I could convince a guy to say, "Hey, I just want to, walk around because I've never seen a mall when it's empty. Do you mind if I just walk around and just, kind of have fun with it?"
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, look, don't be an asshole about it, but sure. Because it's like, I show up with nothing. I wouldn't even have a bag or anything. I can't spray
I know
paint
what to
anywhere
do.
because I can't even do that
So-
anyway.
The only thing I'd really bring with me is my phone, because I do. I already talked about this, but I did guerrilla filming.
Yeah.
I do a lot of guerrilla filming
Okay,
in
so
my line of work.
Now what I'd do is I'd bring a speaker system and play Take on Me and just like see how long I can go doing the fucking that Halo or Spider-Man meme where they're just like walking like they're doing that dance while they walk down the hallway.
now here's the. All right, so Alicia, I feel like they're. Okay, so
I will find a Ralts. It will happen. It's just gonna
You are
take
finding
5
everything
times
Ralts.
longer than everyone else.
all right now here's.
Ooh, Volt Switch. Get rid of Lear.
That's really good Spartan armor too.
Yeah.
Halo cosplayers are like on
quietly,
a whole other level.
Hello,
Yeah, yeah.
Sun Roses. Right now,
Nah, Halo cosplayers are amazing. It's
Right,
Halo
so
cosplayers
now-
and Halo cosplayers and Borderlands cosplayers are like on the same level, because
Yeah,
while Halo cosplayers have like the armor thing figured out, Borderlands cosplayers have makeup figured out.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they make them look cell shading in real life.
No, and they also have like they can also figure out how to like mimic like eye glow and whatnot. It's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so now I just. Alright, I need to. Yeah, I should check with Alicia for a couple more things about this. Like, I have just. Like, Lemma. Are there links to your co-host channels anywhere? Let me do them quick. So, SO1E Miko Nile. This. Yeah, so that's Wanamiko Nile. Girlfriend of mine. Very lovely. SO Nikki Reese Soul. Another girlfriend of mine, also very lovely. And then SO Jude. Bryo.
Jude is our caretaker to make sure we don't vandalize any malls.
Jude's the chaperone, yeah. I love
More or
how
less,
last
yeah.
game all 3 of y'all were playing were BDSP.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, so.
Now only 2 of us. Unless you're also playing Jude.
I was playing it this morning.
Oh, that's
There's
true.
a Mandalorian version.
Thank you for the stretch. I should probably wrap up soon, but like I am trying to figure out. So
You have a little bit of energy in you.
yeah. I'll put this on dash action.
There's another Dust Skull.
I know you can find it there.
I believe you. There's not a doubt in my mind that I can. I just have horrible luck.
The only other thing I can recommend is going to the water rooms. It can also appear there.
Oh
This
God.
lets you eat up
It's
all
just-
3
I'm just-
actions.
It's just I'm stunned continually.
It's actually better in the water rooms. It's got 30% chance in water rooms.
Oh, maybe I do have a water room. Hold on.
You
this
should.
will eat up all 3
Um,
actions if
Does it have to be
you're
a pure water room?
holding
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
that's not too
click.
hard.
Oh, what mall is that, Magic? I'm curious. I didn't see your message until just now. I'm
It's
sorry. I was
me,
watching
actually.
Goofy Take on Me videos.
Right, so
There is the name of there's a mall that I haven't thought of in a long time, and I don't think anybody has. But do you remember when the Mall of America was like a huge deal?
God.
Is that like?
Right.
Is that not dead?
I think it's very dead. Ooh,
Left
a
Canadian.
psychic box.
Okay, so
Oh.
I think I have
Finally.
now
Oh, thank you for following Sun Roses.
do
Welcome to Spearbound.
splash instead of Just go away.
And thank you for the stretch.
Always gotta make sure you're not sitting like a pretzel.
Yeah, I've been pretty good with that. This this new chair actually has been helping with my posture. So.
Yay.
Gaming chairs are on a whole other level, let me tell you. They're
Yeah. It's a bootleg DX racer. It's a GT racing chair.
Oh, appropriate.
Oh,
But
Yeah,
still.
that one.
I think
I haven't
Yeah.
been to that one.
I
The one I was
I need
talking
to get
about
this
was,
enough. really need to get this in a Git repo.
Oh, I can't say what it is because I guess that would technically dox my location.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Even though that it's not specific enough because this is actually
Yeah,
a pretty big fucking city. And I don't even live in the city. I live in like the county outside of it. Even though that's like a fucking 20-minute drive from where, like, it's weird. Like, I live in that one suburb location where I live like a 20-minute drive away maximum from everything.
Oh,
There,
yeah.
like, literally within like walking distance, there is a Taco Bell, Domino's, Burger King, McDonald's, and like 50 fucking local places. There's a
Yeah.
Pizza Hut a little farther away, and a Papa John's like around the same distance. We literally have everything within a 10-minute drive on average from where I live. And that's awesome. The sad thing is that my location is so fucking boring. The most exciting thing that ever happens around here is occasionally a cop helicopter will fly overhead for about an hour and then leave. Because occasionally, you know, robberies or people, that kind of.
Thank you
that
for
kind
the
of
posture
shit.
check,
They do be
Sunroses.
like that.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna
it's
wrap
crime
up.
That's so petty, it's not worth worrying about.
Yeah. So already like 9:20. I'm like, I did get like just pretty
Magnemite,
much
okay.
all. I know what I should do.
You could say that Magnemite was attracted to you with how it was chasing you down.
I mean, it may be attracted to me,
our
but I mean,
current time float.
I'm glad Magnemite was at least allowed before National Dex this time.
yeah.
You tell me that I could get GLaDOS before fucking Mount Coronet? Yeah. I remember the first Magnezone that I ever caught. Its name was GLaDOS. So I thought that was funny.
I mean,
I still think
accurate.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Your lesbian validation is funny.
current,
I like
time
the idea that
info.
my fucking Magnezone just shit talks me in all the cruelest of ways, and I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
People are like, "That's concerning.
And,
Why is your Magnezone being so
if
rude?" It's
current
like, I think it's
Time
hilarious.
greater O. Current.
I let it do it
minus
at once.
Yeah.
Delta. Alright, so yeah, this should actually.
You keep making fun of me. You keep that up, and I will release that deadly neurotoxin that I keep threatening you with, but never reciprocate with. That's cute, GLaDOS. Tell me more jokes.
She did it once.
Haha, call me worthless again. It's funny. Is that joke landing? I don't know if it is or not.
I got it.
Netos unit, see you, Sunroses.
I didn't laugh because, you know,
Slugs
Yeah.
and beepers chasing you.
yeah.
And,
Honestly, you
Yeah,
get $1 million, but there's a snail hunting you down.
It's never gonna fucking reach me by the time that it. By the
okay,
fucking
so
time.
I think.
It's just
Alright,
what it's gonna
so.
do.
It's an immortal snail, and you're immortal, and you have $1 million.
Right, but like, it's a snail. What's it gonna do when it finds me? Also,
If it touches you, you die.
oh, is that the fucking thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, am I
okay, but what
not?
if I touch it
Ooh. You die.
indirectly?
You touch it. You touch it with your eyes disrespectfully.
Hello, Lemon Raid.
Oh, I only shot lemons. Thank you for the raid.
Get that lemon cake, yeah.
Hello.
My name is Nikita. I am an Android VTuber that maintains a Freedom Fighter broadcast signal. And tonight we're just hanging out, playing games with the crew, and
Hello.
looking for a Ralts.
I love that name. I only shot lemons. Tell me, what are the specs of your lemon cannon?
Yeah, what's your KD lemon ratio?
what's your caliber? What kind of ammo are we working with here? That
Yeah.
I mean, lemons.
Have a good night.
They're just shooting cans of pledge.
God.
Oh, it's a Mega Man reference.
Ah,
Awesome.
that's
Ah,
honestly what I
perfect.
was thinking. Yeah.
That's
It was,
perfect.
it was always what? It was lemons or tennis
Okay,
balls,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Because
it's basically always lemons though, because
the
they're like.
one in Dead Rising shoots tennis balls.
Alright,
Yeah.
so what am I? So there's still something kind of weird.
Because Frank West doesn't have a real gun.
Yeah.
But he's covered wars,
Yeah. Super old Egoraptor YouTuber. Yeah, I do know that.
Yeah, so
classic.
current cast,
fucking
recast,
classic
less.
hero.
Do I have
yeah,
I do have a
current
Swablu.
cast.
I do have a Swablu.
Blue, blue.
Blue, blue.
I'm blue.
Blue.
What am I doing in cancel?
Join the happyism cult.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Blue.
Yeah, current cast equals -1. Yeah, so
Thank you for the follow as well, Lemons. Welcome to the Spirit Bound.
A friend of mine saw Dialga for the walking partner thing for the first time, and they're freaking the fuck out at how tiny it is.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. I love how
okay,
small
this
some of them are.
Yeah.
I
All right. So
compacted
there's
myself
some.
down just for you, but I want you to know I fucking hate this.
I only shot Lemons was playing Splitgate. Awesome. And that's a good game.
Split.
Okay,
I've heard that
so-
move before. What is this?
I think
Splitgate
this
is
should
Halo
be-
with portals.
Oh.
Hmm.
You know what? That's a real good way to explain it. I understand exactly what that game is now.
Yep. It's a good game. Free to play as well.
You know.
Just a vibe day? Yeah, today's a vibe day because it's just hanging out with my my girlfriends
Yeah.
and Jude, who is a very good
If.
chaperone.
Here
Yeah.
to keep the
Thanks,
peace.
Yeah.
If. Hero.
But I do play a lot of Halo, especially Halo Infinite since it came out.
I thought of a
Yeah.
great thumbnail image for the parallel play stuff.
Mhm.
No.
Just Nikki, Lemma, and I sitting on a couch, like yelling at the TV, with Jude in the background leaning against the doorframe with a mug that says "#1 Dad" on it.
Oh my God.
I love it. I approve.
That would work pretty well, actually.
Is this the right water cavern?
Yeah, it is. You found the
So-
Lickitung. That is one of the rare spawns.
Yeah, of course it is. I think I've seen two actually.
That's all right.
Lickitung is the other thing.
He argues
That's
Splitgate
encounter.
weapons have more punch, especially the shotgun. Yeah, that's fine. Some weapons have. I mean, Splitgate is like. Hey, there it is. Splitgate
Yay.
has
Save. Oh.
Oh well. We're gonna commit.
That's not at least.
Alright, so is there
That's right. You don't have Thunderwave TM yet, do you?
I don't.
hidden dash movement here?
But I do have timer balls, or I have quick balls actually. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Femboy Gardevoir time. Fuck yeah. It's the best
Right,
Gardevoir.
so there's something weird going on, but
That's a crit capture.
Yeah.
Hey.
fuck yeah.
Okay then.
All right. Let's go.
Well, let's see what it has for its moveset. I'm curious. Because you can find Pokemon with egg moves here.
I can go to the main raider later. Summary.
Watch it have adamant nature.
Yeah,
Gentle nature.
and recast too early.
Special defense
no
up,
idea
defense down.
why.
Not
Ah,
the greatest, but
I
mean
think
look,
that's
charm, calm mind,
it
psychic.
has synchronize.
Yeah, it
Ooh.
does.
That's good because that has a field move. That has a field power now. I forget what it is. Hang on.
something with getting the same nature on wild Pokemon, I think.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ralts, welcome to the team, buddy.
And people have been using that in order to get good nature Pokemon upon going into these rooms. And that should also be a note in that it should be very well noted that the Pokemon in the underground are generated as you walk into the room, so you can't cheese what their abilities or moves or whatever will be by saving in front of them. So
I
you
am
have
gonna
to
go.
walk
I'm
away.
gonna I'm gonna try my luck and get a look for a female worlds though.
Yeah, so,
Never
alright,
hurts.
so something is...
That slug wants you dead.
Yeah. Let it try.
Gastrodon is very good for early grinding if you need it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
So-
it's the evolutions. They give a lot of good extra.
So
me
it's
see,
time for me
so-
to give us a short story about my naming conventions, because I talked about the fact that my design is originally based on a Gardevoir because I can't draw Gardevoir.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I mean, I
Yeah.
can't draw people. I can draw Gardevoir though. So one of my frequent names that I used to give my Gardevoir was Aria.
Hmm. What? So I'm gonna,
So
Yes, here we go. Oh
Right,
wow, wow, that
uh,
happened in Gen 3. Really?
hmm.
So in the ever since abilities were introduced, Synchronize has had the outside ability effect.
Print. Yeah.
what is it?
If a
Oh.
Pokemon with Synchronize is the first slot in the party, even if fainted, a wild Pokemon is encountered, there's a 50% chance that the game will force it to have the
If-
same nature as the Pokemon with Synchronize.
Huh.
So, for example, if you have a Gardevoir with a modest nature, there's a half a chance that the Pokemon you encounter in the wild will also have a modest nature.
Okay.
So it makes for finding, it would make for getting a Ditto slave, pretty nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's usually how people kind of ground out the Ditto nature collection.
That's
Is just get a crap ton of rolls and just go on catching sprees when you can find Ditto.
The infinite weapons feel softer. Yeah. They feel softer because there's a lot more going on than just dealing with the, because that was always kind of a Halo thing, was even in Halo Reach, Halo 3, like the AR never really had a whole lot of base.
Mm-hmm.
Look, when I shoot my AR, I want it to sound like a fucking sound cannon. Boom.
Oh yeah,
I
like
want
the dubstep gun video.
Yeah, I want it to sound like that deafening silence that happens before a massive explosion in movies.
Yeah.
That fucking deep rumbling, I love that shit.
Mhm.
Yeah. That should.
When I shoot my gun, I want it to sound like Regigigas in the anime.
God.
Oh god.
Like, what are these sounds, dude?
Mhm.
I fucking love it. It's the best.
Honestly, full credit to them because they committed.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the Sun and Moon anime, there was like a scene where one of the Pokemon screamed.
Oh yeah, Guzzlord.
Guzzlord. And
Yeah,
it screamed with like this, and it screamed with a stock sound effect that I recognized. Yeah, and the reason I recognize it, it's because it's the same scream that King Graham does in King's Quest V.
Mm.
That's awesome.
So
Watch out,
yeah,
Graham.
Right. So.
Graham, look out! Ah!
Hmm.
It's the that is so goddamn funny. Oh man, that
Graham,
makes me
look out! A poisonous snake.
It's like that's one of those things that like I found out recently how like in the
Hold
Japanese
on.
version of the anime they actually they don't say their names. That was never a thing. That was for some reason a thing that 4Kids did, as if we were too stupid to remember their fucking
I mean,
names.
they do actually. I've like watched the Japanese I've watched the JP anime, and like they do, just like not nearly as excessively.
Because I know that there was a video that went around for a bit too, or on Tumblr, where it was like a clip of like a supercut of all the times Surskit made its little noise in the anime,
Yeah.
and it
Yeah,
did
here
the
goes
Gura before Gura did.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Here you go. Here you go.
Okay,
Here's the screen.
so.
Oh no.
Alright, I am I'm getting headachy and tired, and I need to wrap up for the night, so...
Fair. I'm
Such a
also
good
probably
sound
gonna
effect.
need to hop out.
Mhm.
I need to get up in 6 hours.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Alright, but yeah, let me
I
just
remember that one.
tab on over to just chatting again. Oh, I'm back. Oh, wait, Alicia, before I go, actually,
Juice. Are you
Yeah.
enjoying some juice, G-King?
I do just want to show, like, now alright, so I've got the potion throwing. It is currently, like, just linear and not, like, this should probably be,
Best
like,
juice. Nice.
like, the speed should, like, be actually velocity-based, but, yeah.
Why am I-
That scream. Oh yeah, no, the scream's amazing.
Yeah, like, I've got this working. I've got the dash, like, working again, so, like, now you can actually, like, so, like, I'm holding left-click to throw these, and you can, like, hold right-click to dash and everything. Yeah.
Ancient power.
Ooh.
Yeah, it can get that as an egg move.
Okay.
Yeah.
That slug has the power of elders.
Red, yeah.
Don't fuck with me. I have the power of God and anime on my side. Ah!
Yeah.
I have the
I'm
power of
very
foxes.
happy with how this is right now. It is, like, all being set up so it'll be way easier to, like, modify and everything. Next to get it to target the cursor. Oh, you want the potions to target the cursor, okay. I can do that easy, actually.
Hello,
like, just-
Soul
Soul
Raid.
Blader. Soul Blader, thank you for the raid.
Hello, yeah,
My name's Takeda. I am an android that maintains a Freedom Fighters broadcast, and tonight we're just hanging out with the Parallel Play crew and playing whatever we want and hanging out, chatting about whatever.
yeah, like, Godot, get cursor position.
Currently just looking for a Ralts. I have a Ralts, but I want a female Ralts. Let me give you an SO, and also give an SO to...
Get you port,
And also give an SO to Lemons.
get mouse
Everyone suddenly has a significant
position.
you get a partner,
Oh.
and you get a partner.
How about dot?
Oprah matchmaker.
So now,
Cultured biomass.
oh,
That slug wants you dead.
Yuki says hello too. He recommended me to you. Oh, awesome. Well, I'll have to thank
Oh,
Yuki
dear.
for that. But thank you as well for rating.
Hell yeah.
Oh, right. I forgot to heal Ralts. I'm stupid.
No, rip. Little bowl cut got fucking eviscerated by the ancient power.
Bowl cut got stepped on.
Bowl cut got stoned.
Oof.
That's
so,
it.
Da 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 da.
I still love how whenever I pointed that out to a friend of mine and they freaked out in like complete and utter denial. But no, it's true. That Mario jingle of da 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 da, and then that bad joke ending of da 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 da. It's the same fucking notes, just different keys.
Do you want me to ruin your life as well?
Oh please go. You know I'm all for that.
Same notes as Terminator, which also has the same notes as Battlefield's theme.
Dun 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 dun. I mean, yeah. Well, I guess by that point it's like, oh, it's just this certain number of notes.
Yeah, but but you can also go like dun 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 dun.
Oh, is
God.
it position? Let's see if this works.
Whenever I
Okay.
think of the Terminator theme now, I just think of Kizuna Ai. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Alright, now it is throwing towards... Yeah, now it throws to where, like, the cursor is. That was actually really easy.
Ooh.
Ah, okay. This one has Trace, and is also male, so not that.
Wait a minute.
Too late.
Does your Lopunny have cute charm? And is it a male?
Alright, yay. That was actually...
It's female, and it was male. I ran away from it, and I don't have cute charm.
Okay.
Or wait, hold on.
Because if a Pokemon
Yes.
has Cute Charm, it will guarantee that any wild Pokemon you encounter that have genders will be the opposite gender.
So if I put it in the front team?
Yes, if
Yeah.
it's in the front slot of the party and it's
Alright.
if
Yeah.
you had a male Lopunny that had Cute Charm,
Yeah.
you
Okay.
would have a guarantee to find a
Yeah, I don't have it in the front of the party, I have it in the back.
Yeah. Now, I will mark a to-do.
I've said it before, but like what I genuinely want now that we have like those items that can
Positional
change their natures
targeting
entirely and all
for-
that. When are we
You-
gonna get the item of trans my gender?
Yeah, it's-
Yeah.
well, I mean,
smart,
it's definitely not a great, definitely not a great concept to think about it being done against their
Oh.
will.
There was a Ralts in that room.
Thank you for the follow, Soul Blader.
else,
There was a Ralts in that room.
target
Oh well.
equals self
Oops.
hero.
My perception is very low. But
Right.
also,
There's the
Current
little green bowl cut.
target dot.
it's hard to tell because there's so much bloom in this
Position.
room that it turns green to red.
Yeah,
There.
yeah, you're not wrong.
Hey, there's another one.
Then to do controller targeting. All right. Yeah, I'm very yeah, I am happy with
Another trace.
how this is right now. I'm tired. I need to wrap up. So
Another male, huh? All
I'm
right.
just
Ralts
chatting.
embraced your bird's inability to sleep.
have a good night, Lemma.
yeah. How long are y'all gonna keep going for? Like,
I'm gonna
Nikki,
keep
your
going
life,
until I get a female Ralts, so that we can
Alright.
have Arya in the group.
It's gonna take all night.
oh boy.
Yeah, with my luck.
All right. Then I'll just head over to you.
Getting that
Yeah.
triple raid.
Yeah, because we're like collabing, I don't think we need to do a raid phrase, so I'll just raid Nikki, Soul. Thank you all so very much for watching, hanging out, joining in. This has been really fun. I'm really happy that like I'm now like getting this like to a point like I'm getting this set up in a way where I can like actually like make this like really easy to like extend and add new content for, which is part of the goal. So hooray!
Ooh.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be playing something very interesting. It is a game titled Turing Complete, which is a puzzle game where you make your own computer from absolute scratch.
Oh.
Is Turing
Okay.
Complete from the same person who made all those like weirdly complicated games about like alchemy?
It is not actually by them. Yeah.
Hey, hi Ralts.
Yeah, I am but yeah, it's gonna be cool and neat. I'm very excited to figure out how to do that. But yeah, thank y'all for hanging out. Thank you three for
Hey.
joining in, and I will see you tomorrow. Let's get this raid started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh man, I haven't seen one of you in a while.
See you soon!
The boss that I
Yeah.
prefer, if I'm being honest.
Thank God.
I would have done that, but I